we the one thing for show, boys, man. You know, we do what we can, man. Stand up dudes, man. Real gentlemen. And we standing on business, though. Welcome to the round table, baby, where the boss is a meet. Get a glimpse in the mirror, gotta know you a king. Get this one thing for show, you a made man now. Gotta wear it like a crown. Do you know what that mean? Wanna join the elite? You better be what you claim in the bid. You better have your facts straight when you speak. No, sometimes you gotta agree to disagree. Nigga might have to speak on it. Got a whole thumbnail with the team on it. You can stay up in the chat or you could cam up. We could put it on the screen if you saying something. They going crazy in the chat, they gon' ban us. Tell them how you really feel, nigga, man up. No judgment and handcuffs. Go ham, throw a tantrum. I be wishing I could stand up. The nigga stand up. One thing for sure. We say what they want. And do what they don't. If it's one thing for sure. We say what they want. And do what they don't. One thing for sure. We say what they want. And do what they don't. If it's one thing for sure. We say what they want. And do what they don't. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Yeah, we are back, baby. Oh, it's an echo on my end.
Did you? Yeah. Did you hear? You hear the double?
I definitely. Yes, I don't know why though. Hold on. See what's going on.
Somebody shit smoking.
You hear me now?
You sound normal to me. No. Oh, is that the backdrop? Okay, my bad. I thought somebody's shit was on fire in one of their video in their pictures or something.
Oh, you know what? I know why. My bad. I had YouTube playing. My fault, y'all. Man. All right, can you hear me now? I'm good.
Yep.
I was wondering why the music was. I'm like, but it's been a minute, y'all. Hey. It's been a while, I mean. What's going on, man? Y'all miss us, man? What's going on, good people? In the comfort of y'all home, man. This is the one thing for show special live stream, man. We just, want to tap in with the good people, man, and see how y'all was doing, man. How y'all feeling, man, and how everybody doing?
I'm good.
Chilling.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
She laying in bed, of course she good.
Hey, mind your business.
Yeah, man. We got the same usual suspects. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. We got a new a guest on. Her name is Kenya. She's she has a podcast of her own. Kenya's Keepsakes, is it? Kenya?
Yeah, it's Kenya Keepsakes.
Kenya Keepsakes. Yeah, she has a podcast. She has a podcast of her own, and which is a dope podcast, and interesting and stuff like that. So we wanted to network with her and show her support, and then let her come on ours, and we're gonna actually go on hers and too. So go on hers and support too. So y'all check hers out. Kenya's Keepsakes, man. She on YouTube. She on TikTok and all the other little social media sites and everything like that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, how y'all feeling tonight, man? Y'all woke up the same? Or y'all woke up stressed out?
A little bit of both.
Stressed out about what?
What was stressful?
Neither one was going to affect me.
I mean, some people woke up tripping, man. Like, president, Trump won the president. He won the election and everything, Did y'all
shows how gullible people is.
Did everybody vote?
Yes,
I'm a criminal. Yep, I voted.
I did.
Okay. Who said no?
I didn't.
Besides me, who else? Bird.
I can't. Y'all niggas, you didn't vote, man.
Hey man, hold on. Let's get to everybody else. Don't.
Nah, nigga. What that nigga Bernie Mac said, you bunch of fucking rabbits.
Hold on. Let me ask everybody else before you just go.
You don't vote.
I vote every since I've been allowed to vote. I voted, and 9 times out of 10 it don't go the way it go unless they wanted to go that way. So this time around, I wasn't even really worried about it, to be honest with you.
So which one you voted for that didn't go your way? You voted against Obama, nigga, twice?
No, I voted for Obama.
So it kind of went your way.
No, it didn't, bro. If you really pay attention to this whole political race in general, it's designed the way they want it to. Because when you see what happens or what unfolds during it, you can see that was just a part of the play. It's all written. I mean, I don't need to be a conspiracy theorist, but I don't.
Nah, you could be.
Just scripted like football is, brother.
Don't blame the scripted football shit. Don't blame.
No, I'm saying they know who's gonna win the Super Bowl already.
It's the presidency more scripted than football, dog. Don't try to fucking.
It may be more. Okay, well, it's scripted like wrestling then.
There you go.
Nah, we say football.
Nah.
Fuck that.
It's scripted, man. I don't
scripted
really
like Taylor Swift.
It
That
is.
is.
The presidency is scripted.
Well, I didn't
pay attention. They all related. When you start looking into it, they talking about everybody's related. Obama's related to Bush. Clinton's related to different people and all that. Their bloodline and their lineage is gonna matter. That shit don't matter if they Democrat or Republican, bro. They gonna.
Well, I voted for the Kennedy. And shit. I
went green.
Yeah.
He still can't talk.
But yeah, that was. I had a long conversation with my other homies, and one of them was like, "Bro, you can't say nothing about what's going on in the country if you don't vote," which is, kind of weird to me. It's not like a complaint; it's just an observation. If I see something that's wrong, I could say something about it. Just because I didn't vote don't mean I don't have a voice. But some people feel like that.
Well, I get what they mean when they say that, but realistically, you can have an opinion about anything, and whether you vote or not won't change your opinion. You know what I mean? It's still your opinion.
Well, for years we couldn't vote. That don't mean we didn't have a voice. I mean, I could still have my complaints, but I just feel like a lot of the things that's wrong. I feel like more of the things that's wrong is in our actual community. Right. It's locally that's wrong, or just to do with us as Black people. I feel like the president ain't gonna actually change what's going on. And maybe now I do agree some of the local shit that that we probably should be more paying attention to. And but I feel like that shit was already rent, man. That shit was a landslide. The Senate, the House, and the presidency, they lost. Like, yeah. That shit was gonna be what it was gonna be. Like, we didn't. I mean, so yeah, I know locally those things matter. That's in your community, like around your, your councilmen and shit like that, and some of the laws that affect your community and stuff. Yeah, like man. That, and the measures. But outside of that, man, I woke up.
I woke up without voting for president, though.
Right.
Damn the presidency. You was supposed to go vote for your community, Ant.
Man,
they trying to tax us $10 billion, dog.
I know you was going to feel the same way I felt. So I know.
Your vote was counted,
right? I know you. Seen I posted I know. Answers, nigga, I gave you a cheat sheet, nigga, on my fucking page. Of how you should vote for our community, bro.
No, I knew everybody in my community was gonna feel the same way. Nigga, everybody in Compton is gonna vote the same. Like what? It ain't like we gonna go against that. Nigga. Everybody in Compton feel the same way.
Let me say something real quick, and y'all just hold this real quick. Pause. Al Gore was supposed to be our president.
Huh?
I said Al Gore was supposed to be president. Yes.
Al Gore was supposed to be president?
Yes. So if anybody can understand that riddle, then you already know this shit is always set up for who they want. Because at any time, they just going to recount. If it don't go the way they want it to go, it's going to be a recount.
Hey, man, ever since you learned how to read,
second Bush term, bro.
He always say other side shit.
But, okay, y'all laughing, but basically what I'm saying is this. Like, you can vote all you want. You can vote all you want. If say that Kamala had more votes than Trump, it's just going to be a recount and they're going to put him in office. It doesn't matter. They're going to put who they want in office.
Yeah, or they're going to say that they didn't somebody messed
Trump
up somewhere and they had to revote. And
yeah, Trump won.
Bro, just leave
Trump
her where
won in 2020.
Let her go and do her thing, bro. We don't need her in office. She's all right. She had 4 years. She's okay. Let her go.
But like I said, they killed two birds with one stone. They pretty much showed how goofy she is, and on top of that, on how goofy she is, they just showed how gullible Black people are. They'll just vote for her because she's Black.
Hey Jackson, you believe
she ain't Black?
I don't think that's the case, but I hear you.
She ain't Black.
They voted for Obama because he was Black. What the hell did he do besides empower the LGBT?
Let me tell you a secret, bro.
He didn't do shit in office. Everybody Black voted for him, and he didn't do shit in office for Black people. I'm not asking for no handout. I'm just telling the truth.
I didn't vote for Obama because he was Black. That's a fact. I did not, but I did vote for him when I studied and learned about him. I thought he was the best person for the job. But there's not any president ever been in office who was for the Black people because Presidents
know
are
that.
I know, but hear me out. Presidents are for the people. When people stand by thinking they're gonna fix the black community, that's where they're wrong in the first place. Your city councilman, your city, the people in your area are for your people in your area, not the president. The president isn't for that. The president is for the world, like the United States of America.
I even beg to differ on that.
No, but I'm saying, think about it. If
No,
the
I'm saying
president can't,
I get what you're saying, but when you say
president
our
isn't for
community,
nah, but listen,
we
the
don't have
president is
enough
for all
money to change laws.
The president is for all communities, bro. It's not for it's for the United States. Like the
I get
community
it.
is for its own people. That's why you vote for your city councilman,
Your city council, all that.
all those other things.
You don't have enough money to change laws. Listen to me when I tell you this. You don't have enough money to make an opinion.
Okay,
what people do is they get their money together and they say, listen, we got some money over here. We're going to put it towards your campaign and we need you to do this. This is the laundry list of things we need you to do. Black people ain't got enough money. Well, we got a lot of money. We don't use it correctly.
We got a lot of money.
Yeah, we're the second richest. We're the second richest people, but yet we the brokest. But basically, we don't move the needle. We don't move the needle.
Did everything outside of the presidential election turn out in your favor? Like as far as the locally?
I don't know yet. That shit just happened yesterday because I ain't been outside good yet.
Yeah, they haven't posted the local election shit yet.
Yeah, I got
not all of it at least.
Nevada. I know Nevada turned red though. I know Nevada all damn near went Trump.
Hey man, I'm getting tax cuts because of Trump, nigga. I did almost all right, so I'm cool with Trump being in office, nigga. Shit.
I mean, financially, he was good when he was in office before.
Right, but
if you don't know nothing, you gonna know that he gonna make the money right. You just gotta go get it. That's his job. Go get the money right.
Shit, I'm cool. I ain't sure. Hey man, when have a president affect you in the first fucking place?
No,
name that moment you got
work.
up and you was like, "Damn, the president." Nigga, it don't mean shit, really.
Yeah, it don't mean shit. It don't mean nothing for us. It means something. It means something for people in big corporations and big companies.
Yeah, because he's going to negotiate against them using their factories. He's a representative, man.
He's a figurehead.
Thank you. There you go. If somebody he's the head coach. Somebody go get blamed. Blame that nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's what I mean. As far as I feel like, as far as in black community, you see like the majority of us, like we really the only people, mostly the only people that voted for Kamala. But you see like a lot of the others, which is like the Asians and the other people, like they don't really worry about who's going to be president. They really they worried about their own communities. They building their own communities. That's why you have they got their own communities with their own stores, their own businesses. They don't go to our grocery stores. They have their own grocery stores, their own restaurants. They basically got their own Black Wall Streets in their own communities, and they coming in our communities. And we so worried about inclusion and trying to be a part, and we voting for these Democrats, which I ain't telling nobody to pick no side, but I feel like the reason why a lot of people go with Trump is because like a lot of times these Democrats, they kind of come off as robots. They kind of come off as politicians. As fucked up as Trump is, he speaks his mind. He's a real person. I'd rather motherfucker to tell me how they feel about me than the motherfucker to act like they like me and be around.
But see, all those other communities that you just said, they collectively vote on who they all agree upon. See, that's the problem with Black people. We vote on who we feel personally inside. When somebody should actually ask us, what do we want as a community? We should all have a representative and be like, all right, we're gonna go for this one because he has our personal interests in heart. And that's what the Jews do, like you said, the Asian community, all of them, they network, they talking. They ain't just out here on Instagram talking.
I think they vote more. But they really concentrate on the councilmen and people in their neighborhood and shit. Like
that's because
secretaries and secretaries.
Their jobs are scripted though. But all those communities get paid big money to be in those communities. The Asian community get big checks to be in the U.S. Jews get paid to be in the U.S. and to run businesses and do different things. So they got a different outlook on everything because they get funded to be a Jew or to be Indian or to be Asian. What? Yeah, we don't get shit.
He said
you better look it up. They get
funded to be a Jew. I don't know about that one, man.
Listen to me, brother. They get
He's
paid.
basically saying they get cut checks when they can get out here.
Reservations. They get paid. Jews get money just like we supposed to get reparations. They get checks from their lineage too. Asians.
Yeah, but that's through their family though. That's not
through their
government
community.
checks.
That's a government, bro. Who
That's a government check, bro.
No, it's not a government check, man.
My nigga.
It's a collective check that all of them put into. It's their
they
people
get it from the government though. They don't get it from themselves. You think
they
their family giving them money? No, they get money to come here.
No. I get y'all both right. Y'all both right. The first generation got the check from the government, and then they passed it down to the kids.
Right. They still get money to come, bro.
Yeah. Second generation, third generation, still getting that shit passed down.
Yeah, but it's because of the others. That's why it's passed down from their family. They had nothing to do with the government. Once they cut the older ones the check, all of that shit trickles down.
Right.
So let me ask you a question. What would that be considered? That would be considered like reparations, right? Which we didn't get. So that still proves what I'm saying is they have money in their communities. They have people and elected people to keep their money flowing and in their businesses and to keep their structure as what it is. We don't. We've never had that.
That's them running that though. They're not getting it from the government. It's not another race running that shit. They are running their own shit. So their reparations is okay, but you're saying it's reparations from the government. That's not
the money had to come from the government. The money didn't come from their uncle. The money was given to their uncle.
From another Jew. From Jew to Jew to Jew to Jew.
Yes, but the first generation got the check. Y'all both right.
We can hear you out here.
I hear you.
But I'm saying it's reparations.
No, I said it would be like reparations for us. If we
but we'll get our money from white people. But once we get it and then it's passed down from black person to black person to black person, that ain't the government no more.
So you think when they got paid out for the Holocaust, that didn't come from white people?
That first generation, yes.
Bro, it wasn't one check, my nigga. They get paid. They're paid for that.
They're not paid to be born, bro.
The term paying homage is not just a figure of speech. They pay.
They're not born. They're not getting paid to be born.
No, they're not getting. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, bro. You missing the whole point of what I'm saying.
No, but you saying they get paid just to be Jews. That's what you just said,
bro. I can call two people on the phone right now that are Indian. He's the same age, or actually, he's 2 years younger than me. He was paid to be born to be that Indian, to be in his tribe.
Yes, because they have a reservation.
Hold on, he gets paid from the government.
Yes, they do.
From a white man,
all right.
Indian, he gets paid from the government. So
yes, but that's because we took their land. White people took their land.
Ooh,
they get a check for being Indian, Native American. That's
all
not.
Right, let's move on, y'all, because y'all gonna have to text each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna send y'all in all caps.
Nah, but you know
what I meant though.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
Y'all was both saying a lot. Yeah, at the end of the day, man, you know, I guess we just got to do what we got to do, man, and you know,
and vote. Ain't trying to
say my whole name like that. Nah, but you're right. But honestly, man, I ain't even about to make no excuse. I just didn't want to this time. I mean,
this is my first time not voting.
I mean,
this is my first time in probably like 5 years. I ain't gonna lie.
But I mean, you know, there's a third option, right?
You vote every 4.
That nigga said my first
right,
time.
like we vote every year.
We vote every 4 years, nigga.
I mean, not y'all know what I mean. 5 times.
Nah, nigga.
Y'all know what I mean. I mean,
this is my first time in 5 years, nigga. Only vote every 4.
It's an annual thing for him.
Yeah, so I was every 5 years out of vote.
Oh yeah, no, we can hear you now. You're not moving, but we can hear you. But no, yeah, nah, you don't gotta move though. It's cool.
Okay, well, can I say something? Because before I was saying 2 things, and it's all so. First, I wanted to say that I what you guys said in the beginning, I agree. Being a homeowner now, I pay more attention to the measures and the propositions more than the presidency, because it was what it was. Yes, I voted for her. It didn't have nothing to do with her being black or a woman. I just didn't want to vote for him. It was whatever. It was like him or her. And of course, I'm going to go with her. But being grown and a homeowner, the measures and things were more important to me this time around, to where they were not about 5 years ago, like Antron said. But the second thing I wanted to say was to my boy Jackson here. Hey, Jackson, you were saying something. You were on my boy Obama, and you mentioned, what did he do? To my understanding, and I mean, for y'all that don't know me, I am the one that I don't speak on what I don't know. If I don't know, I'm not going to say it. But to my understanding, Obama did what Trump is taking the credit for. That's what he did, because you had the question, like, what did Obama do? Again, to my understanding, from what I know, that he did all of those things that Trump is getting credit for. What the black people believe, that the whole stimulus and all of that and whatever it was, Obama did that. Because, and again, I'm not that much into the politics, and anybody can correct me, but of course everything takes time. So what we voted on about 8 years ago, or when Antron did vote, you know what I'm saying, it didn't take a place until the present day or later after that. So anyone, even with the Biden, whatever Biden did or didn't do, we're not going to see it until a couple of years now or in the future, and then we're going to be thinking that Trump did that. So that's the long answer, but to the short answer is that's what Obama did, and probably a little bit more. But again, I'm not that knowledgeable, so I'm gonna just say what I said.
Who collect the stimmy? I didn't. So he gave y'all a check. Y'all jumped for joy.
The Congress.
So Obama knew COVID was happening. I'm lost.
Obama. Those stimulus checks are different than what she's talking about. She's talking about the things that were set up by Trump, or when Trump came into office and the economy was stimulated, and the
depression was gone.
Right, there you go. I was trying to say that the percentage of unemployment was down at its all-time lowest. The gas prices were lower. All that was because of Obama. But just like when Obama came in office, you remember, I think it was like 2 days after he got in, they was on the news talking about how terrible he was doing in office, how bad the economy was. The nigga just got in. He just walked in. He walked into what Bush left over, and it was already crashed.
At the end of the day, I get what y'all saying, but at the end of the day, this shit is America LLC. That's what it is. It's a LLC. You put the best man in office to run this corporation.
Who the fuck is that right there with the little white thing on? Who is that?
It is what it is. So, like I said, a lot of things went through or whatnot. Economy went up. We last time I checked, we were 17 trillion. Now we 34 trillion. But it's a bigger play behind that. Everything. If you just follow what's going on, and you don't know what the plays are, then y'all give answers like she gave. Everything is a corporation and it runs.
What she said was all fact, though, bro.
Right.
Everything she said was
those were facts.
Whose facts? Something that you read that they told you about? Y'all got to start thinking for yourselves and stop just going by what people tell you.
Wait, bro.
She said that she got understanding on that, bro.
I gotta go one at a time.
That's what I was about to say too. See, he about to get on that woke shit. Like, you got
hold on. Y'all gotta go one at a time.
You gotta go to the ancestors, man, and talk to the ancestors. He talked to the ancestors. He don't
got a universal talent.
He said something you read or somebody told you. How do you get information?
The same way he get his information, the same way we get ours, just from a different book. That's like a motherfucker saying, don't read the Bible, but read the Quran. No disrespect to the Quran, but I'm just saying.
Right.
Information gonna travel when you don't.
Read it from somewhere else. So, I mean.
No, it's not even about a religious thing. It's about if you understand the place.
It's going over your head. What I'm saying is.
It's not going over my head. Just look at what's going on.
You can't.
Like, it don't take a rocket scientist to see what's going on.
What's going on?
Okay.
What's
all right,
going
y'all.
on?
All right, we're gonna move on because y'all gonna go all night
They
on this.
basically
For
put the
real.
nigga in office to run the fucking corporation.
Y'all gonna
Well,
go
Because
all night on
America's
this.
a corporation.
that's
We're
Gary
All
we're
right,
Anderson.
$34 trillion in debt.
Hey.
How are we gonna get that down?
Can I ask you
never.
a question? Where did you get that information? Did you read it or did somebody tell you?
No, I study the stock market. That's what I do. I
That's
don't
what
I
I'm saying.
don't
It was
deal
on
with little shit.
you
I
read
study
it
the
and
Hey,
stock
y'all
market
know.
and how shit
Hey,
moves.
But the
y'all know.
stock that's still
Follow the
something
Y'all know
that
money.
somebody
Jackson.
else is
Y'all know
posting,
Jackson.
right?
No.
Right.
Follow
That's
no.
still something
All
No.
right,
going
go ahead.
on.
Follow
Thank
the
you, man.
money.
Go ahead.
I
Go
can
ahead.
read that and
All
get
right,
that from the
yeah. We
same
got it.
place.
We got to move on,
You
y'all.
gotta
We
read
can
it.
spend
Somebody got to tell you.
we can spend a lot of time on this, man. You can go back.
No,
Y'all
I'm just
ready
saying it's
today?
simple.
Okay,
Follow
y'all.
the
Okay,
money.
I see y'all got energy today. Golly, I
Telling
mean,
you.
nah, but everybody right. Let's move on.
This nigga, you're terrible, bro.
Yeah, man. All right,
Hey, I
all
ain't
right,
here. I'm
man.
just here to say what's good. I'm out. I got a meeting in another 10 minutes. Trying to get some more money in my pocket. I'm just calling and saying what's up to everybody.
All right,
You
Okay.
at the
what's up
doctor's
with it? What's up with
office?
it?
Nah, I do an airline and we have to wear certain clothes in the airlines when you putting stuff on the airline.
Make sure
Look
you
like
don't
you
get one of
prepped
them
for
goddamn
surgery,
beard
nigga.
follicles in nobody's shit.
Said, hold on. He said prep for surgery. Man, I wish I
You
was
look
making that
like
kind
it.
of money.
And
Nah,
don't
I'm
be
just
stealing
trying to
out
get
nobody
everybody
bag
about here.
neither.
Say that again.
I said, don't be stealing out nobody luggage neither. They be watching y'all.
Oh no, I'm not at the airline. I'm at the one of the main buildings.
Nah,
Where
you know,
we're
talking shit. Good to see you, man.
Oh, good to see you as well. Most definitely.
All right.
All right, buddy.
All
What
right,
up,
y'all have a
light
good one.
skin? I see you.
All right,
Hi.
man. So we can move it along, man. We already had some of these topics going on, so I ain't, I hope y'all rock with some of them. But we could touch on a little since because we ain't been on since the Young Thug stuff, so we're gonna touch on that, man. Everybody happy Young Thug out, or y'all don't care? Y'all don't care about none of that. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
free
heard
the
he was
thug.
gone.
Free the
he said I
thug.
heard he was gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
Free,
happy that he was out.
free anybody that's
Thug.
innocent.
Okay,
there you go.
that's
Hey,
Right.
hey,
innocent.
hey, free anybody that's locked up. I don't care what they in for. Let's say on some bullshit.
God.
Y'all know that Diddy type of
Not
shit.
Hey,
anybody.
big bro.
Right, not
Oh, some
anybody.
niggas need to be
You know
locked
that
up, bro.
Diddy shit.
I
Some
mean,
niggas
free
need to be
Kells.
shit. I
Hey,
don't
when you
give a
get a
fuck.
certain
Free my
age,
nigga Michael Myers. He ain't do shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
when you
Y'all
get a
ain't on
certain
that Diddy
age.
shit.
When you get
Free
a
that
certain
Jason
age,
and
the people
Freddie.
that's you realize, man, the people that's like now, I understand crime is crime, but the people that's breaking in houses and doing certain shit, that's fucking, especially their own people, it's like,
Nah,
bro,
it's not that they ain't guilty. We just saying how guilty are they?
They did
That's
it.
a good one. I like that.
if
What
you
you say?
breaking
They
my
did it,
shit,
but did they do it
They
though?
did it.
We saying they
I
ain't
don't
guilty.
care.
I'm
We
just
saying don't
hey,
y'all.
kill them. We ain't
if you
saying
get
don't hurt them, but don't kill them. God damn, don't you hanging
Yeah,
these
yeah,
niggas?
yeah.
if you got caught, you guilty. I mean, well,
Well, he
nah,
said he shot him in the leg. It ain't
Yeah.
like he hit him in the arm or nothing. You
Stop
know what I'm
killing
saying?
them though. God damn, just give them a spanking.
but anyway, yeah, he was just freed or whatever. That was he was facing a lot of time, ended up getting out. I mean, 15-year probation, though, that's cold. You know what I mean? That's like, you can't do nothing. You know what I mean? You damn near but I
That dude
mean,
got money. He about to sit in the house. He better sit in the house.
right.
For 15 years,
Yep. He got a mansion. Invite everybody over. You ain't never got to leave.
though?
He ain't
Right.
gonna sit in the house.
He
But you
ain't gonna
All
do
consider
that.
Right.
you
You
compare
might
that
not
to
need,
face.
as long as you free, man. I'm saying you might not even live for the next 15 years. You might die tomorrow.
Yeah,
facts.
you figure compared to 40 years, shit, let me out. I'll figure it out. I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm gonna figure it
you
out.
know,
Let me out. I just want
yeah,
to be
so
locked up.
yeah, I wouldn't want to sit in there and and do all that, man. But yeah, he gone, man. Hey,
Especially when I didn't do it. I paid the nigga. They did that shit, man. I ain't snitching with goddamn nigga.
Big Meech is at home too.
yeah, we talked about that, Big Meat. Okay, Drake, Big Meat's home. You know what I mean? Yeah, all
He
these
got
people
his
out there.
feet done.
Do y'all celebrate now? Because we was talking about this on the podcast. I mean, a lot of times we like to shout out people and salute people that made it home, but do we really give the same attention to like the people that graduate college and things like that? Do we like salute what we supposed to salute? Because a lot of times we give the attention to things that we possibly shouldn't be shouting out or saluting. I mean, somebody coming home from jail was dope, but should we be like really like freedom every single time? Are we not really shouting out the people that's trying to do something and change their lives like that? Like,
That's like saying, hey, brother, that's like saying the black people should stop asking for reparations because we got a couple of millionaires. There ain't enough, and it's never enough appreciation or celebration for the ones that's coming home. You know what I'm saying? They ain't saying don't take the light off the other ones that's graduating, but don't never stop saying free me if I ever get locked up. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Which
but
I
when
ain't gonna be on no
If you went
bullshit.
to jail, you
nigga go to
probably was
jail,
on some bullshit.
Free everybody that go down for drugs.
I am on some bullshit. But sometimes I ain't
Listen,
on no
man.
bullshit.
hold on,
Sometimes
we
I'm
gotta
not
go
on
one at
no
a time, y'all.
bullshit.
We gotta go one at a time.
Hey, sometimes most of the times I ain't on no bullshit. I'm just trying to get to it, and then I be
Listen,
unfortunate.
if a
You
nigga
know,
do the crime, he should do the time. Whatever that is, whatever crime, it got a penalty to match it.
hey
Me
man,
and you ain't gonna never go to
I
the
ain't
liquor
got
store
hey,
I
together.
ain't got to celebrate him coming home because
that's why
that nigga wrong that he left.
that's why I was
That's on
trying to
him.
take your bike when you stayed on Taylor.
Hey, I will not go to the goddamn grocery store with you, my nigga. I'm not going
With who?
nowhere. You,
Why?
motherfucker.
Why? Because you scared to look. Anything I've
I
ever
ain't
done, I
scared.
was ready to do the
I'm
time
not
for.
scared. That's
So
why
that's what
I
I'm
go.
saying. So if you do the time, if you do the crime, do the time. When my homies went down for whatever they did, I ain't heard none of them cry. Now, if a nigga didn't get
Hey,
out,
hold on. When we went down over there on your block, nigga, you was crying for us. You was like,
you a lie. You a lie.
free
You a lie.
God. You was
You a
crying
lie
for
and a
us.
half.
Nigga, the police was all outside your house. You was like, let them
It
go.
wasn't a tear.
I
It
heard
wasn't
you.
a
I
tear on
heard
the
you.
block.
I heard you and Patricia.
Am I
Let
still
No,
him
but
go.
frozen?
He didn't do nothing. He didn't really
huh?
do nothing.
Am I still
Nah,
frozen?
You
Yeah, come
froze,
on.
yeah, you froze.
Yeah.
You knew he
Man,
was
because I'm
guilty.
raising
It
my
wasn't no
hand.
prize though.
I'm
Y'all
sitting here
wasn't guilty.
raising my
Niggas was
You
hand.
know he
innocent.
was
Just
guilty.
talk, cause these
Nigga.
niggas. All right, y'all,
Oh,
hold on,
okay.
hold on,
You
hold on,
seen
hold
me,
on.
and you seen me kick the police
Hey,
car, and you were
bro,
like, he
bro,
didn't
bro.
do it. You seen me
All right,
kick the
y'all.
car.
Yeah, I
Hold
had
on.
your back though. I had your back.
All right, we gotta kind of have some structure. You know what I mean? So we can let everybody talk and stuff. What did you want to say something, Kenya, about this
I
topic?
did. I really
Okay.
did. I just want to say I'm not celebrating nobody coming home. Not because I'm not happy that they home, not because I don't appreciate you, none of that. But that's not what we celebrate. Like my girl, where we at? Keisha, you did some bullshit. You did. I'm not celebrating your bullshit. I'm just not doing it. I will
Right.
celebrate a graduation. I am one. I celebrate everything from the rooter to the tutor. I'm not celebrating you coming home from prison. What I
Right.
am gonna do, now we will eat. I am gonna eat, but we not having no backyard boogie, no gender reveal. We not doing nothing because while we eating, we about to sit up there and see what you gonna do next. This is what we
Right.
about to do. We not having no barbecue, two-stepping, and none of that. No. Graduation, all of that, yes. Now, once you get out of prison and once you get a job and a promotion, those are the things that we celebrating after that. But I'm not celebrating you coming home.
What if I got a
Right.
degree
You
in
gotta
I
prison?
make
really
it
wish
first.
y'all could see me.
Hold on,
Yeah, I
baby.
wish
You
y'all
gotta
could see
make it
me.
home first. They trying to kill you up in there. So you,
Amen.
Y'all
Yes.
should know this, and y'all should know this before you put yourself in a position to get there.
you didn't know that.
What if
So
I
that's
get a
why you
degree
got to
in
be
prison?
conscious
You
of
didn't
your
know.
decisions that
You
you
didn't
making
know
on an everyday basis.
everybody was trying to kill you. You didn't know you had that many niggas trying to kill you. You thought you
But
was
Well,
they
now you
and
fuck
say the
around
Kenya,
and
arresting
I'm not
find
officer.
out.
you
What they
home.
say,
Okay,
fuck around and find out.
okay, you got into it with the arresting officer and the judge. But come on, man. God, yeah,
That
you
does
Okay.
didn't know
not cause a
you didn't know you
celebration.
had 10 fades waiting on you.
Hey, you know what? What's crazy is us as black people, we gonna eat for anything. Nigga. We don't care what
And
you.
yes, we are.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
gonna we gonna
that
get some food for
I don't.
anything,
I'm
man.
Mm-hmm.
all in for Eve.
And
Okay.
while we eating, we gonna come up with a plan.
Right.
Okay. Let's get into something. Since we got a few of the ladies on here, let's get into it. I saw actually one of my partners. He wanted me to talk about this. So this ain't me. This is him. he wanted to talk about this. So he said, should the father? I put it on the thing. So should the father have to agree for a woman to be able to get an abortion? Should men have a say so? He
You
said,
heard
you know,
Tupac. It's
Yeah.
yes.
what Pac say. It's what Pac say. Pac said some shit. You say some. What's the words they try? You know Pac shit. If he didn't make one, if he didn't make it, he can't depend on if she could raise one or some shit. You know that. You know how the
Okay.
shit go.
Okay. So
That's my nigga. That's my nigga
so
right there, man.
let's
I think he make
yeah,
the decision on how to make one. If he didn't raise one, some shit.
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
I go with that one.
Right. And he got the lyrics all wrong, but yeah.
I go with that one.
We heard the rhythm, so we knew what he was doing.
We got your drift.
All right, ladies, how y'all feel about that?
Y'all go ahead and go first.
The fellas?
No,
I feel like you should for sure.
No, I meant the other ladies.
Okay.
The other ladies.
Huh? The other ladies? Only Keisha and Drayton.
Oh, Keanu's gone?
Yeah. She's not here.
Well,
This how it starts.
I personally think that I would have a conversation. I think they don't have a right to make that decision. I think they have a right to, vocalize how they feel about what you feel. Like if I feel like I'm not gonna, if I'm gonna do an abortion, I would have a conversation with the person and, just see what their intake is. But ultimately, it's still gonna be my decision at the end.
Can I say something now?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Chris, is that my girl Chris down there?
I mean, I agree. I mean, the conversation would be nice to have. But if I did not want your child, no, I'm sorry. You don't have a say so. Okay. Now maybe I don't know how to word it, but like maybe if it was different circumstances and it wasn't just like a hookup situation, I may have it and be like, okay, here you go. That's yours. You got it. Don't come after me for nothing. But you
still gotta be pregnant for the whole time. Hell no. If I go through all that, I ain't giving up nothing.
No, that's my ultimate decision at the end of the day.
What?
That's like being a surrogate.
One more time.
Hey Nick, you go first because I already know what I'm.
That's really about.
I can't hear Kenya. Y'all talking over her. What you say?
I was.
You want the question up one more time?
Question up again because words are important for my answers. So should the father have to agree for a woman to be able to get an abortion?
She's gonna use the word father.
Say so?
No.
Those are two different questions, actually. So they have two different answers. But it's, again, first you have
can give us both your answers.
You have to decide on where you are in life, right? And where you are with that relationship with that person. I think that's what Chris said. But at the end of the day, the decision is about informing the father. And then at the end, it's ultimately going to be the woman's choice. Now, does he have a say so? He can say what he like, but at the end of the day, it is going to be the woman's choice.
Can I say something?
Yeah, we can go top to bottom. We can go top to bottom.
So I don't want to. I'm not against what y'all saying at all. I mean, obviously, if you got to carry, women die having babies, so it's ultimately your decision. However, shouldn't it be just as simple for a man to not have child support or any type of connection to a child that they didn't want if it was the opposite way where the woman wanted to keep the child?
You asking another question.
Yeah,
which is finna drag it into another conversation. Then it's gonna be another topic. That's another topic, basically.
Hear me out.
Just let him finish.
Hear me out. What I'm saying is, if a woman can have an abortion without the man's acceptance, permission, whatever you want to call it, shouldn't it be just as equally okay for a man to back out of that child's life without any obligation, like a woman can do to not have it? I think that would be just equally fair.
The short answer is yes, but it's more complex. But the short answer is yes.
How is it more complex? A man saying, I don't want the baby. The day you find out, just like when you find out you're pregnant, you can say, I'm gonna go get an abortion. When you find out you're pregnant, you say, hey, I'm pregnant. He can say, I don't want nothing to do with it. Here, sign me off right now. Here's the paper. But you can't.
Hey, listen. Hey, Marcus.
That's why it's not
fair.
Hold
on, bro.
I'm just saying that's
why I want the ladies to rebut. I just want to go keep it structured, like in order. Like,
no, I'm done.
Anybody, other ladies want to touch on that one?
Alan?
I would agree
so
with
you
that.
asking a question outside of the original question.
That, Marcus.
Just answer the question.
There wasn't a question. I didn't ask a question.
No, well, I'm just saying your logic. No, your logic. Like you said, you did ask a question. You said, should a man be able to? So
no,
what I'm
saying, should be just as okay is what I'm saying. I didn't say should.
So is that not a question?
Still a
Right. So
question.
the
Alan,
answer is
He
yes.
should be just as okay to do the same thing. That's not a question.
what is your answer, Alan?
Well, y'all can still have a debate. Like if y'all, I mean, y'all
Yeah,
can
no,
have
I'm not debating it. I'm just
not a
saying
debate, not a debate. That's not
if a
what I meant.
woman
I
can
meant
do that, a man should be able to do that. That's not a
right,
question.
right.
It's a
So
statement.
It's a
okay. So you
statement.
saying
I'm
he
in a
should be.
rebuttal.
So now you have a statement. Okay.
That was a statement.
Okay.
Okay, so your state to respond to your statement, it should be a conversation, just like the conversation was had about the abortion, and then there should be further actions, like you saying, like maybe sign a notary form or something. Say, okay, I said we agree that you didn't want this, so then later on, when she in her feelings or she see how harsh it is once she have the child, then she can't, renege from
Don't
that
come after
decision.
me.
But
Yeah,
all of
exactly.
that actually is all within the same discussion. So it's either going to go either way, what you're saying, Birdman. So that's all one discussion. When she comes to the guy and say, look, I'm pregnant, what we going to do? Either she's going to say, I'm going to have an abortion, or she's going to say, I'm going to have it. And he's going to either say, no, I want the baby, or he's going to either say, I don't want nothing to do with the baby. So at that point, that's all. That's why it's complex to answer your question, because you did ask that question, is because it's all going to happen in that one discussion. So it's either going to go one way or the other. So that's why
Nah,
it's yes
it's
with
gonna go a whole
complexity
nother
in
way.
But
it.
I don't think that
Not that
it's fair
simple.
that if the woman chooses to
Exactly.
have the child and the man doesn't want the child, now all of a sudden here it comes where I'm about to put you on child support.
No,
I
you
don't
don't.
think that that's
You don't
fair.
have
Right.
to.
That's
The
all I'm
government's
Correct.
going to automatically do it.
That's not
I'm
true.
No, they
speaking
don't.
from
So
That
experience.
they're not going to
They don't
automatically
automatically do
do
it.
I'm
from
it.
speaking from
experience as well.
experience.
You
No,
probably
no,
My
need
no.
a
baby
birth
mama
I've
took me off
certificate.
of
never.
my baby mama took me off of child support 3 times and sent me my son. Guess what? They're still talking about child
Because they
support.
Well,
know
that's
who the
government
daddy
That's
is.
because
That's
you
it,
already
right?
They
know.
like if they don't know who the
If you
daddy
don't
is
sign a
from the
birth
begin
certificate,
with, they
dog,
not gonna
you good.
automatically do
Exactly.
it.
No, I'm
So
telling
I'm
you
going to
what
speak
You were
from
they're
already
doing.
on child
experience
support.
I'm in
as
it right
well.
now.
Since we're speaking from
You because they
experience,
know who the
I have.
daddy is.
Right.
She
That's the
took
difference.
me
Okay.
off 3 times. She
But
lives
they
in
still
Florida.
know who you are.
California slapped child support
Oh,
on me.
this is
She
still
lives in
Jackson
Florida,
speaking.
but
Oh,
was she on? Was she on?
so
It's probably because she was on government assistance at one
but she
point.
got
Exactly.
off of
right.
government
But
assistance.
that's
She
probably
paid
good.
that back.
But
So
that's
you
why
trying
they
to
And
go
found
here's
out.
the
backwards?
thing,
Okay.
How
But
did
Jackson.
but
California get
on
into
the
it?
birth certificate,
Hey,
brother,
hey, Jackson.
Yeah,
It was the
if you on a
fact
birth
that you.
certificate, that's a
Hey,
wrap.
hey, hey. It's
it's
the
a
fact
wrap.
that you were.
Well, who?
It's the.
Never mind.
It's
It
the
sounds like a
fact
bunch
that
of
you.
deadbeats. Talk about
Hold
some. Are you
on.
on
Let
the? Are you on the?
Kenya
Yes,
has
I'm on the
Right.
Kenya's trying to
damn.
talk. She trying to make her point.
Go ahead.
It's the fact that you were introduced in the first place, Jackson. So, speaking from my
Thank you.
experience, I have never taken my daughter's father to court, gotten him for child support, and my daughter is about to be 22 years old. And
Thank
he's
you.
never, the government, California, Trump, nobody else came for him because
Thank
he
you.
was never
I got 2.
introduced. You were introduced. So, that
Mm-hmm.
is not true. So, to my girl Chris here, I don't
How the
care
hell
that
you
this
gonna tell me
And
what
I
I'm
ain't
going
got
through?
no kids.
I
Pause.
didn't say
Time
what
out.
you were going through.
We're
I
not. We're
told you,
not
you
telling you
said
what you're
that was
going
your
through. We're
experience.
No, no,
saying
no,
I
you're
no,
said
no,
that
no,
was
no,
misled.
my
no.
You're
experience.
You
misled with your
because
information.
your situation may be a little different because you never been on government assistance. I don't know what you did, but
That's
I
the
know what
point. That's the
I
I
point.
know the
didn't take my
conversation
daughter's
between
father for
Florida
child support.
and
So that's what I
California.
didn't do.
Why California put me on child support and they told Florida to do it. She told them no. She
Gary,
took me
don't air your
off. They
business
put
out
me
here,
back
man.
on. She said no, I don't want it. I didn't already started paying back all the government assistance that y'all need. I don't want him on it. They
Hi,
put me
Jackson.
back
You
on
missed
it.
the point.
The 3rd time she sent him out here. She sent him out here in January. California put me on child support in March. How the hell they do that?
Because
He
you're
was
Because you
living with
were
me
already
for 2
in the
introduced
months.
system. You're already in the system. You're already
Okay,
in the
okay,
system.
y'all.
and never
Okay,
put
y'all.
my
Let's
daughter's
let's
father
let
in the system.
real quick,
But
because
but to answer the question though, but to answer the question about the abortion and stuff, at the end of the day,
the day go in.
no, they just
Right.
I don't really want to sound disrespectful, but you guys are just glorified ovens. You
Huh?
bake a baby
Nice.
for
Repeat it
9
one
months
more
and you
time.
Y'all
Repeat
make a
that.
baby.
They're
Repeat
Y'all
glorified.
that.
baby apartment buildings.
they're a glorified oven. Give me
Oh,
my seed
golly.
back.
You know,
All
you
right.
shouldn't say stuff like that, bro. You got a
All
mama,
right.
a grandma, a daughter. So that would be talking about them too. That's like when niggas say
That's
black
all
women ain't
right.
shit.
That just
That's
goes
ignorant
to
as
his
shit, bro.
mindset. So he's
That's
okay. He can
foolish, bro.
speak
You
his
too old to
mind.
think like that, bro.
What
You
are
too
you
hurt.
talking about?
That's ignorant.
Without me, there's no decision.
Leon said, "Wow."
Oh, okay.
If without you there was no decision, you wouldn't be on child support, my nigga.
I was
So
going to
obviously
say
there's a
because
person.
okay.
I don't want to be disrespectful.
All right, let's keep
No,
going.
no, no,
Hey,
no,
hey,
no.
Wouldn't be
all
going
right, hold
I
on,
got
because
two
we
daughters.
got
Hey, y'all
a few
need to
we
move
got
this
some
shit
I
up.
ain't never been on
we got a few
Without
topics to
me,
get through, y'all. Hold on. We got a
without
few
me
topics to get
putting a
through.
seed in you, you wouldn't have a decision to make.
I just want y'all to
So
get
I
y'all
should have
opinion.
I should have a part in if you're
I
gonna
get it,
kill it or
Leon
not.
Let
trying.
me answer the
You gotta
question.
make better decisions.
All right, Alan, did you want to go on this? Don't
I
run
know
from
I
it, nigga.
heard
Don't
Alan going back.
don't
Alice said, I'm
don't
done.
run from it, bro.
Alan, what's going on?
Bro, you
I
gotta
was
give
like,
your opinion, man.
shit, you know.
Yeah, you ain't got, you know what I mean?
I think both both of the parents should have a say so, but
Thank you.
more part on the more for the woman though. It's not. I wouldn't say a say so for the father. I'd say involvement at least, just to involve in the conversation.
Hey,
Like
But let's go back to what they said. We could have a conversation. They still gonna make the final decision.
that's
And
of
they
course.
should.
But that's the thing.
They
That's
should.
what they should. They should have be
Because
able
you
to.
Who
Well,
can't
that's
die
said
pretty
it?
from
much what it is
childbirth.
anyway, though. Really.
Yeah, you
But
can't. We men
Also,
can't die from childbirth, bro. Only women can die from
amen.
childbirth. I don't
That's
give a
what
fuck
I
how
was
good
gonna
of
say.
a husband, a father, or whatever. We can't die from childbirth. So that's why they got
It's
the last decision.
If you get into the specifics of the birth and all that, for the most part,
hey,
when men don't want a child, it's for a selfish reason. For the most part.
right.
hey,
So,
big bro,
And
listen,
women aren't
man.
always
Hey, can y'all hear
deceitful.
me?
That's only
No, it
one
ain't
thing
for a
I'll
hold on,
selfish
say.
reason.
bro. We gonna go.
Right, it's
We go in
not.
order. Come
It's
on,
not
Nick.
for a
Go ahead.
selfish
Nick.
reason, bro.
Nick,
Nick, go ahead.
What happened?
Go ahead.
your
Well,
turn.
me. Yeah. Nah, it's. Hey, man, look, check this out. If you ever come across a woman and she don't want to have the baby that you impregnate her with, it's her decision. You give her a high five, a kiss on the fucking forehead, and
Mm-hmm.
you dodge that bullet. She don't want. Ultimately, that
Mm-hmm.
means y'all ain't gonna make it. That's pretty much
Mm-hmm.
what she said. She got rid of your baby. That means she don't want you around forever, or at least 18 years.
Okay,
So
where she keep it?
be happy.
Tell
what's
us
the
that
benefit
side of the
of
Yeah,
story.
he tried to take the easy way out, nigga.
Yeah,
What
tell
about the
us
other
that
side?
side of the story. She
That's
kept
real.
it,
What he's saying is real
and
though,
you didn't
bro.
want it.
Right. That
Yeah.
side. Yeah.
It be
I
the
ain't
niggas
got that
that keep
side.
holding.
No.
Niggas
Tell
keep
us
I'm
that
saying the
side though.
ones you just literally said if she doesn't want to have the baby, is it her decision? Yes, but you
No.
also need to know
Hold
in
on.
the back of your mind she don't want to be with you no more, or forever, or for 18 years at least.
Let me put the
Well,
question
not
back up. You know what I
always.
mean?
I love my kids.
She
This the
just don't want
question.
your
But
child.
Look at the
should the
question, Nick.
father have to agree for a woman to be able? Should he have
But it's
to
not. But it's
agree?
not an agreement. If we agree on something, then she goes and says, "Well, I want to
Oh,
do
okay. I see
this."
what you're saying. Okay, I get that.
And if she wants to do it, and you know what you do is you realize that she wants to not be with you later on in
She
life.
wants
She
to
don't want
keep
to be
it.
with you.
Hey,
Give us
you
that
know what it
What
answer.
sounds
I
like
was
to me?
going to say was that it's not always deceitful and it's not always selfish. Again, going back to I think what my man Birdman said up there was that a lot of us women got a lot of stuff going on in our bodies. And if we know that we can't go through the process or do this and could possibly die, I have a friend personally. She had 3 babies and almost died every single time because her husband wanted them children. And unfortunately, he ended up passing away years later. You know what I mean? And so there are things that us women, if we say, and then what Nick said, if we say we don't want to, take that, understand that, because some women could be trash and know they're not going to be the best mothers. So take that.
although all of that is true, that's only one aspect. Like
Let's look at the
Yes.
Drake situation.
we gotta be real
Yes.
about why
Man.
people, the other reasons why people are getting abortions, and why men are agreeing to it. It's not just the health reasons, just for selfish reasons. Not saying all the time, but for the most time, it is.
Right.
No,
Right.
it's not.
But I want
Yes,
No,
other
it
it's
is.
people,
not.
again, to
Okay.
understand the other
No,
side
it's
of it
not.
as
It's not
well.
selfish
So at the
reasons,
end,
bro.
it's about
Some people don't need to have
understanding the
babies.
reason why.
Okay, bro,
Understanding
did
the
you want to
reason
go?
why.
Bro? You tapped out B. Bro, you want to go?
Yeah. Hey, y'all hear
I,
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear
Yeah, we
you.
hear you.
What I was gonna say is, it sounds like to me, it's like when you're a juvenile making adult decisions, you get it all confused. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand the concept of sex from its originality is to
Mm-hmm.
procreate. You got to understand when you having sex, when you get to that level in your relationship where you want to have sex, and when you know you prepared to have a baby, because you know that's the ultimate reason why you're doing it. But when you get caught up in a new society, you start thinking different. Like, oh, I'm just want to have fun. Like you a dolphin, you want to have sex for the pleasure. Then you want to deal with the consequences. You know what I'm saying? So once you tell her to give it up, if I tell you to give it up and you give it up, I'm giving up my rights to that decision. Like, 'cause I know you got to deal with something that I ain't got to deal with. So it's the same thing. It's like it's an even exchange. I give up my rights to your decision on keeping it or getting rid of it. And you giving up the pleasure. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
equal
you
exchange.
want to fuck without a condom, but you don't want to handle the consequences that come out of it.
Right. Just be
That
adult
makes
about
Look
it.
at
sense.
Big Bro. Look at
That
Big Bro
makes
spitting
Yeah.
some
sense.
knowledge out there. Okay,
That
all
makes
right,
sense right
okay.
there. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's some real shit though. I didn't even think about it that way.
All right. B.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with everybody else as far as the man's decision. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, the woman is gonna have to carry the baby for 9 months. They're gonna have to deal with all the, hurts, pains, all of the, stuff that we don't got nothing to do with, you know what I mean? So ultimately at the end of the day, it's their decision, you know what I mean? And Jackson, as far as the child support thing, bro, you already know I've been through all of that too, you know what I mean? And the rules and regulations is different in each state, bro. So I mean, out here it's like the DA, bro. They picking that shit up no matter what. So you know, Florida might be a little more passive on it, but out here they not playing with the child support. You're gonna have to pay that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And at least until you get everything figured out, then they'll, either refund you back or whatever. But you're gonna have to pay it out here in California. They ain't
Yeah,
playing
but
with it.
what I'm saying is they picked it up 2 months after he came to stay with me. She
Yeah,
she
That's what I'm
sent him
saying,
out
bro.
here. She sent him out here so they could stop asking me.
that's not how it
Because
works, though,
it
bro.
probably took time for the transfer to take place, bro. And then when the transfer took place, they probably didn't send all the information over. And then you're gonna
Bro,
have to
you
just
doing back pay,
do all
bro.
that work.
That don't
work
even.
out.
It don't go like
You
that
doing
either,
back
though, bro.
pay.
Just because the child come with you, don't mean you stop paying child support.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean.
I- I'm
The
I'm
child is
I'm
awarded.
telling you what they told
I
me.
know, but
They
hear me
said
out, big dog. Hear me out,
hold
big
on. They
dog.
told me
Hey,
prove the
y'all having a
documents
whole
and
child
we can
support
put her on child support. I said I don't want no child support from her. I said I'm gonna give
That's
you the
why they're taking it
documents. I'm
from
in the
you.
process of getting the documents now. But
Hey, all right, y'all. We ain't having no child support conversation, y'all. I'm sorry.
go ahead.
All
Nah,
right.
I'm not trying to.
Nah. But yeah. I think everybody kind of we all agree, man. It all ultimately comes down to the woman decision because it's her body and everything like that. I do feel like what's up, Kay? I'm gonna mute you. I do feel like bro was saying, we gotta understand, man, when we land down, uh we all know, we all grown and we know what can happen. You know what I mean? But I do feel like it's on both parts, both sides play a part in that.
So when you lay down, are you laying down for pleasure or to procreate?
Well,
I'm laying
he
down for,
married, so he do it for
it,
all
it
of it.
depends. Sometimes I'm laying down.
Like, he just shoot up the club. But
Y'all
I'm just
married.
saying,
Most
though,
of the
man. We know
most of
that
the
the
time,
consequences of, but just
That ain't
because you
said
was
most of the time.
have
no, most
Was
sex
it
of
with
the time I'm
yesterday?
laying down for
somebody,
pleasure.
come
Most of
on,
the
man.
time I'm laying down for pleasure. I have laid down to procreate, but what I'm saying is I do feel like both of us, both adults, play a role in that. Play a role in that. So we both have to take responsibility for that, and ultimately see. But the most responsibility is ultimately on the woman because she has to carry that baby and putting her body and stuff on the line. So it got to be her decision. That's just the way it go. You know what I mean? Even though we feel like, damn, like we don't want, yeah, but you don't have to carry this baby. So ultimately, when you planting a seed, you can't tell that plant not to make a damn tree when you didn't plant the seed. It's like you already didn't plant the seed now, you know what I mean? So it's like, hey,
That's why you grab it by the roots, nigga.
no,
Hey, no,
I'm
my,
not.
I'm
So
quit.
it's
I'm
No,
mute.
no, no.
Snatch it out like a carrot.
it's safe to say the discussion is necessary.
Right.
Discussion is definitely necessary, but the decision, like you said, could ultimately be the woman's.
Right. And ain't nothing you can't take that away from them and shit. I wouldn't be here if it were, my mama didn't make the decision. So, uh
It just fucked up when sometimes after the woman go through that hard 9 months, they get a baby up, and you get stuck with that hard life for 18 years, 20
and
years without the mom.
And I can be honest, I don't know too. I don't know me personally. I don't know too many situations where a woman decided to not have the baby when the man chose to not have the baby, unless the man was doing something like it was just some bullshit. He was like it wasn't his. It wasn't actually. He wasn't actually in a relationship. Now, if you in a relationship,
my fault. Can y'all hear
okay,
me?
yes,
Yes, we hear you.
I don't know too many situations. If you're in a relationship, 9 times out of 10. If you a woman not want to have a baby if you want to have a baby. If she she gonna want to have a baby if you want it most of the time. Now if you in a situation to where you didn't impregnate this girl and y'all went in a relationship and whatever may happen, she still want to have that baby, then yeah, that's when that probably come into play where now you don't want the baby but she wants it. You know what I mean? So
Ooh, can I ask the fellas a question?
Yeah.
Oh my God, fellas. All right. So going into this one, if you guys were in a relationship, because I do think that's important. Situationship, you get pregnant, relationship. If you're in a relationship and the woman gets pregnant and she doesn't want to have it, but you do, and she has the abortion, does that end the relationship?
That's the question I've been asking for 30 minutes. Yes.
I just said that you give her a high five.
That's basically what I've been saying.
And you realize that you ain't gonna be with her that long.
Oh, that's a good question though. Hold on, because that's not that depends. That's situational.
Wait a minute.
It's a double standard.
I feel like Obama. She's taking my credit.
Hold on.
I think
It's a double standard. I can't believe
y'all.
I can't believe y'all talking about this. Like, this is a real double standard. How y'all could say that it's cool for the woman to go ahead and abort a baby that a man want to keep, but then can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Yeah,
all right. It's cool. It's like y'all saying that it's cool for a woman to go ahead and abort the baby, but and the man wants to have, and if the man wants to have the baby, like he ain't got no say. But then when when the man don't want the baby and the girl wants to keep it, you know what I'm saying? That's right. That's I don't know, man. That's man, it's on both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, yes, like both of y'all have to hold y'all responsibility. But then y'all can't say, oh, like it's her just because she gotta hold the baby for 9 months. Like, okay, that's
But
the way God made
you gotta know who you're dealing with though. You gotta know who you're dealing with.
Exactly. But see, the woman has to know who she's dealing with too. To be honest with you, the woman has to know that the woman
y'all
has to
both
know
gotta
that
know
the
that.
man ain't.
Y'all both gotta know that before you start having sex though.
You know what the bigger thing is though?
Sometimes the fact that she know who she's dealing with is the reason why she wants to have an abortion. Let's talk about that.
No,
she shouldn't have dealt with him in the first place.
True.
That's shouldn't have dealt with him in the first place.
Wait. You just walked right into a trap.
Look,
time out.
Man can't go and have
You just walked right into a trap. What you mean? So you laying down with somebody that you don't? You have? Why are you laying down with the person then?
The same reason why we all did it at one point in time in our life.
No. We're not about to give them the simple answer. We're not Bird. We're not giving them the simple way out. She said, "Well, the reason why I wanted abortion because I knew who I was laying down with. Then why did you lay down with them?"
The same reason why we laid down with them.
Pleasure.
Every woman you had sex with wasn't mother material. You know that, right?
And
every woman you laid down with wasn't wife material. You know that, right? I know
not even that.
I didn't marry.
We didn't want to have kids.
I didn't marry every woman I had sex with. Did you? So don't make it seem like every woman you laid down with was perfect. None of us did. We've all had sex with that wasn't worth our time. Our energy in the long run.
But the question was in a relationship.
Yeah, we've had.
So she walked into the wall when she asked the relationship part, and then she said, "But we don't want to have the baby."
We all been in relationships with people we didn't want to
So
marry.
if we're in a relationship,
it's not.
If we're in a relationship and I want to have a baby and you don't,
same thing.
Well, the first question about the relationship was before F Native came
Spin
in.
Master,
When F
go on and
Native
spin it.
came in, he took it to a whole nother subject. So we can talk about both of them.
No, let's stay on the one that I brought up that I asked Nick, and then you brought it up 30 minutes later. And it's a great question all of a sudden. If I want to have the baby, If I want to have the baby, if I want to have the baby, and you don't want to have the baby, how can you get rid of the baby if I want the baby?
Because she can walk into place and do it and you can't. That's why, nigga. Exactly. Because a woman can go.
So then there's a double standard, like Kay said.
All right.
Everything is a double standard, man. That ain't the
everything is a double standard. That's real.
Right. All right.
So why are we
y'all,
having a conversation on one side when we should have it on both sides?
Well,
that's all I'm saying.
From another perspective, the question was like, can she get rid of the little nigga? Go ahead. That's what I said. Y'all flipped it a whole nother way.
Because sometimes there's not deadbeat dads out there that really want their babies, and there's women out there that just want to be an auntie. I just want to be auntie. I don't want no babies. I just want to be auntie. That's not a subject matter. It's a switch. It's the shoe on the other foot, Nick. That's all it is. It's not no switch question. It's if you put the shoe on the other foot, how is it then they can make their decision on both ends?
Hey, Alan.
All right,
you want to introduce this one, man? I know
there ain't one nigga who really wanted the baby. Nah.
Really wanted the baby.
Seriously, that's a good one.
I wanted both of mine.
I really wanted the baby.
Were you in a relationship? Were you in a relationship?
I was in a relationship with both of the women I had babies with. Yes, I was.
All right, let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. This can go on.
I wanted the baby.
All right, Alan, come on.
Bored, nigga. You was just bored.
This was your topic, right, Alan?
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, this is because I was looking at videos and shit. Fuck you looking at, nigga. Oh, you can't see?
Nick was trying
hey, man. Hey, this gonna be the last goddamn time you ask me what I'm looking at when you talking, nigga.
Hey, now I see why he got mad at Asian.
You took your glasses off and you all up in the camera. I guess you
now I see why he got mad at my Asian comment. He like, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay. You want an Asian crip, huh?
Yo, what the hell? What type of question is this?
Nah, just a few videos.
Put it back up. Put it back up. Yeah.
What the heck?
And
boy, I tell you,
relax, nigga. And I seen online that a lot of the arguments come from, relationship arguments come from women having a problem with the man ain't doing, and vice versa. So it's like, is it a situation to where the women want us to be more like them, and we want them to be more like us? It's, as far as being logical and thinking, as far as from the man's side, and the women want us to be more affectionate and romantic and shit like that.
It's a good question.
That's hey, no, nigga. Everybody just answer around this motherfucker.
No, but that's a good question.
I think that depends on the individual, because there's a lot of men who are romantic and some men who are not, or
naturally.
Romance is not acting like a woman.
I want all.
I didn't say nothing about
romance is a masculinity.
You think
I gotta talk one at a time.
You think it's natural for a man to be romantic?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
If he likes the woman, he'll be romantic.
I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you. Because it's natural for a man to want to kiss a woman. That's romantic. It's natural for a man to want to caress a woman. That's romantic. It's natural for a man to be chivalrous and all those things to a woman, unless he's trying to be super macho. So those are romantic things. Cuddling in the bed with your woman, that's romantic.
That may not be.
I don't think it don't have nothing to do with being. It don't have nothing to do with macho.
That's intimate, and it can be romantic. So I mean, what other things
men aren't doing?
Hold on. What other things are they saying? Because see, people can take, just like anything else we read, it could be so far to the left of what somebody thinks being like a woman is, or it could be so far to the right. Are they talking about the way they dress? Are they talking about the actions, like being sassy? Like,
you already know what it is. It's the typical male versus female question.
Right.
I want somebody that could cook and clean, or I want somebody that can protect me. They want the man to be the protection, and the man want the woman to be able to cook and clean. That's not what simple, mundane things.
That is not what the question.
No. Let me say this.
I'm not talking about the shallow shit. Talking about the money and all that stuff. I'm talking about as far as being with somebody. The main arguments, general arguments, when you're with the relationship, is the man is not doing this as far as acting a certain way towards me, and the same with the man. Like you
We're
see,
wired different.
exactly.
Hey, Alan, why don't you give us an example? And
Hold on,
Yes,
let me
you
say this
are
real quick.
still
Let me
don't
say
Okay,
this.
understand.
okay,
Alan, answer the question.
so you will have a man not being attentive as much as a woman is to each other.
Okay.
Yes. Let me say this real quick. I think like essentially kind of what this is like women are they traditionally like are automatically romantic. They grow up watching certain movies and certain cartoons and stuff like that. They wired a certain way to want romanticism. They want flowers, they want candy and stuff like that. As men, we don't grow up like that. We watch certain things to certain we grew up differently. We watch certain cartoons and certain movies that we're not wired like that. Women kind of have a fairy tale aspect of everything. That's kind of why they more so want the wedding and they want certain things, and we don't necessarily need these things. And like how you were saying, Bird, like the kissing and stuff like that, we don't necessarily look at that as romantic. We just kind of do it because it's more of a
That's
more so of a love language, and that's what we do. It's
But
intimacy.
it's romantic.
Right to them. But I mean, it that's perspective though. I mean,
the
it
woman
could be
wanted more than you.
right. It could be, but I'm saying that may. But
This
hold
ain't
on.
got nothing to do with romance,
Hold on.
nigga. It's the men wanting to be a woman and a
But what
woman
I'm
want a
saying,
man.
no.
Right, that's why I keep trying to understand.
Got nothing
But
to
what
do
he's
with
saying
that.
is, listen to the breakdown of this. Sometimes a lot of women, they a lot of times it feels like in today's age, women kind of they want more. A lot of things that they naturally do and what they do and how they are, they kind of want us to kind of pick up some of those traits and some of the they want us to do. They want us to kind of do some of the things they do, like just cause things or be romantic and do some of those things. And we kind of want them to think like us, and we like, why you don't understand this and why you don't. We kind of more so think logical. Like women be wanting certain things like women plan more than us. They more so good at birthdays and good at certain things than we're not. We more so think about. I'm more as a man, I may think about bills and more so necessities and things like that. And you know, it's just certain things we kind of think we wired different. They may want it was a video to this too.
Sorry, the word romantic wasn't added to the question, but that's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
I think the question was a little misleading.
All right.
Excuse me, everybody.
At the end of the day, it's a masculine principle and it's a feminine principle.
I can't hear you, Nick.
Do y'all want let them answer the question? We answering for them. They right here, bro. You got them on the line.
Right.
What was the question?
We're trying to
Chris
explain it.
I was gonna ask Chris to go ahead and go. You agree, Chris? We
See?
can't hear you, Chris.
Look.
You on mute, Crystal? There you go.
She off mute.
She took it off mute.
Her headset ain't working.
Keisha, they were saying that. That's the question. But Alan wants to throw in the word romantic. So, do women want men to be more romantic like women, or do men want women to be more logical like men? I'm gonna just go ahead and throw words in there. Is that okay?
No,
okay, perfect.
But that's perfect.
The Bible says not to add or take away from the word because it changes. When you add words that wasn't in there, it'll change the whole narrative.
Yeah, those two words just opened up a whole.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Well, logical.
That could change all of that right now.
Because women cannot act logically.
Alan said, "Okay, not logical. All right, I'm taking logical out, but Alan put it."
Yeah, y'all don't understand logic at all. Y'all hear it, but y'all don't understand it.
That's why he didn't put the word in there, because he was gonna start some shit.
Hey man, hey, what I'm here for, baby?
That's cool.
Okay, without those two words, what was the question mean to you then?
The women, I want them to know.
I'm asking that question. Without those two words, logic and romance, what would that question mean to you?
Well, it didn't make sense at all to me. That's
Let me
why
read
I
this.
needed the word.
That's like
Do women want men to be like women? That sounds crazy. Do men want women to be like men? That sounds crazy.
First thing I said was
more context. It does need a little more context, but
that's why it was kind of hard to go in.
Hey, look, y'all, I love y'all. But we low riding tonight, so I'm about to get offline.
Hey,
I wanted to jump on and say hello to everybody. I miss y'all.
All right, man. Good
Hope
looking, bro.
everybody's healthy and good.
Bye, Birdman.
I'm gonna see y'all later. I will be on
All
if
right.
we do this
All
again.
right.
All right, y'all.
All right, bro.
At the end of the day, man, men and women are like the yin and yang sign. You have the white
Oh,
side with the black dot,
none of
and
the
then you
women
have.
answered though.
I'm answering the question. Just follow me. And then you have
Oh,
the black
okay.
side with the white dot. A man is 80% logical and 20% emotional. A woman is 80% emotional and 20% logical. When you put the yin and yang sign together, that's what makes the whole. You have to teach me how to be more emotional, and I have to teach you how to be more logical. That's the simple answer to this. Without
The
each other
other,
working on each other, you'll never get it. You won't come
She doesn't
together
need to
and get
teach
it.
you how to be more emotional. You don't need to know how to. You need to know how to see her emotion and act
No, 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 no,
accordingly.
no, no,
and
no,
Not
no.
learn
be
how to
more
manage
emotional.
It's
them.
the law.
It's
It's
about
the law of polarity.
management.
You have to know
All
how to
right.
tap into your feminine principle in order to become whole.
All right.
That
Yeah.
nigga
We
been
walk
reading. You been
around just
reading books, huh,
masculine.
Nick? Hey, Nick, you been reading books, huh?
Hey.
Hey, I read everything on my
Not
list.
reading books.
That's
Hello.
the really good stuff.
I know what the nigga been reading, man. You been reading this shit.
Keisha, did you understand the question?
Yeah, well, from my
Okay.
understanding, I think we women, I can't speak for everybody. Most women would like the men to be like them, which is the emotional part, more in tune, more sensitive and considerate. Hold on one
And that part needs to be taught.
And yeah, it needs to be taught. It's something that you reciprocate in
You
your
can't just
actions.
say, "Hey,
And
why aren't you?"
that person, you can't just say, "Hey," of course, and do it. But at the same time, some people have it automatically. Everybody is not equipped with it, so it's not something that you have. It's just about. It's partially upbringing, as well as
Mhm.
something that can be taught and instilled later. Because some men are already there that know how to connect emotionally. It's just about your upbringing too. So a lot of stuff starts from youth, as I understand in
At
the
home,
past,
two
and
parent
other
home.
stuff. Not
If you got a two parent home, if you're raised by a single
either.
mother, if you're raised by a single father, yeah, all that counts into this whole ordeal, into the question.
All right.
Yes,
Brittany?
absolutely.
Oh.
So for me, the answer is no. Men do not want women to be men, and men do not want women to be. They want understanding. We want men to understand us, and y'all want us to understand y'all. Whether y'all
Help
don't
us.
like the word logic, whether y'all don't like
Right.
whatever the word, but at the end of the day, it's not it. We love to break it down for gender, and it's not even gender. It's about upbringing and everything else, because the same things that you guys can say about women, we can say about certain men as well. The fact that you guys say women don't listen, women cut people off, y'all don't listen to men. My boy Jackson been doing it all night. He been cutting
Oh.
us off. He
Period.
hasn't
Shots.
been listening or
Golly.
anything else. So
That's
what I
cool.
am saying
I do it on
is that it
purpose.
has nothing to do, and sometimes women do too. You see? So it has nothing to do with a gender. It has to do with a personality clash, and your upbringing and everything else has to do. So I don't want my man to be like a woman. I don't want him to, and he doesn't want me to be like a man. No, it's about understanding. And someone keeps saying, teach me. That's not a problem. But most people have to be open. And I'm not just going to say that men are open, because some women aren't open either. But you have to be open and willing to
Yeah.
learn. Just not saying, teach me, how can I do this? All right, are you going to apply that, and are you going to understand it, or are you
Right.
going to overtalk me and want to defend yourself?
We just podding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
not really like this in real life. We just podding.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and I'm just
Okay.
answering the questions. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Sure.
I think ultimately, man, men and women are different. But I think that's what I don't want a woman to think like me, and I don't think a woman wants me to think like her. But I think it takes some understanding of each other, and that's the hardest part, because we are different in so many different ways, and it's hard to kind of understand each other at times. But I think when you can communicate and get to that point, that's when you really can kind of connect
Hey,
to
bro.
understand.
Hey,
And
look,
that just happened to that just happened to be one of my next questions. Go ahead, bro.
to tag on what you were saying, I ain't never understood nothing, whether it's school or whatever, that I didn't want to. I never understood nothing. I didn't want to
Mm-hmm.
understand. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
If I wasn't
Yep.
interested in you, I wasn't trying to
At
understand
least
that
you
shit.
honest.
Yeah,
Right. But no, but
really,
that's
really, really should
it's
be
like
that
trying to learn
close.
Spanish right now. If I don't really want to learn Spanish, if I really don't fuck with them like that, I'm
yeah,
not
nah,
gonna
but that
learn
ain't
that
true,
shit.
bro. But that ain't true because you don't. I mean, you learning. You dealing with human beings, bro. We're not mad problems.
Yeah.
We're not computers or
No,
anything
but
like
you're
that.
dealing with spirits too. It ain't just about human beings.
Exactly.
It ain't about that. It's
And
about
it's
I
about
know.
who you are.
interest. It's about being
Who you are.
interested in that
But
person.
Yeah, you gotta
listen,
want it. You
listen
gotta
to what
want
I'm
it.
saying listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying that you dealing with a person though, where like you look at a book or you look at a math problem, you look at certain things, those answers don't change. Everything is in that book. The answer is the same in the math problem and stuff like that. Human beings evolve and they change every day. So you're learning a person that's evolving. So you have to continue to grow and have to be willing to grow with that person and continue to learn that person and
But
be
you
willing
got
to
that
learn
person
that
for a
person.
But
reason. You got listen, bro. You got with your wife
there's
for a reason. Listen, you got with your
mhm.
wife for a reason because there's something that she was feeling you with and you was feeling her with. So then you learn more about yourself by dealing with her problems, by dealing with her. You learn more about yourself, you know what I'm saying, about who your significant other is, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's about that 100% submission. It's like you submitting and she submitting because she's showing you everything. You showing
She's a reflection of you.
yeah,
Right.
she's your
But
reflection.
also
Right.
too, like you said, yes, in the math book, the answers are the same, but there are different ways to get to that one answer.
Right. But
And you
that's what
have
I'm
to be
saying.
willing to
Exactly.
want to
But
know.
that's what I'm saying. That
Boom.
what I mean by that is you have to be willing to keep going and learn
There
this
you
person.
go.
And the fact is, what I'm saying is how I may have understood you at 20, you may be a different person than you are. I mean, you ain't maybe a different person now. So I gotta learn a new you too. You know what I mean? So
But you didn't want her to be the same when you was at 20. You already knew when y'all was at 20 that you was
I
gonna
ain't
be
saying I
30.
didn't. I ain't saying
I,
I
just-
didn't, but I'm just saying you gotta
if I
everybody.
meet you at 20, you better not be the same 20-year-old when I turn 30.
I was
You
saying,
know
I
what I'm saying?
was thinking
You
the
better be
same thing.
with me. You know what I'm saying? You better
Right.
not
But
be
that's
old
what I'm
man.
saying. Though you gotta you guys are when you grow together, you learning different versions of each other, but y'all still on the same. Y'all on opposite
We
tracks, but
moving
you
together.
going.
Now now we
Uh
carpooling, baby. Now we riding together. Now I'm responsible for your growth and you're responsible for mine. So we can't leave each other the same way we met each other. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure you your best and you gotta
Mm-hmm.
make sure I'm my best. I'm your responsibility, you my
Mm-hmm.
responsibility. So we decided we intended to get to the top together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's
Well,
good.
you're not
That's
Grow off
good.
the
responsible for
mushrooms though,
no
when you old,
grown
you just grow.
adult.
If I ain't no more, I'm gonna leave your ass alone because I ain't responsible no more.
Okay, and that's exactly why people grow apart because you can't make a person go with you
As
down
long
the
as you're
same route that
responsible
you're
for
trying
me,
to go.
as long as
Well,
you're responsible
no,
for me,
Keisha,
I'm
I don't
responsible
think
for you,
that's what
baby.
he's saying. No, I don't think that's what he's saying. And I hear you because a lot of people are saying, like, I'm not responsible for nobody's feelings or nothing like that. But I think that what he's saying is that in a healthy relationship, when you get with someone and then you guys both have that mutual understanding that we about to grow together and like I want to be with you and you want to be with me, now I am responsible to contribute. Let's throw that word in there.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
responsible to
contribute.
contribute to your growth.
Hello.
I'm not going to leave you hanging. So maybe not
Yeah,
responsible like it's my responsibility, but
there
now
you
I have
go.
to contribute. So if
Right,
I got some
right,
information that you need and I don't know it, and
right,
it's the same thing. If you holding on about some credit or some business or something, let me know because you're responsible to
right,
help
right.
me so we can grow this together. So that's what he's saying. You feel me, Keisha?
Yeah, yeah. I got you. It's the key words, like you
See, it's
said.
about words, y'all. Look, your girl, if y'all follow me, if y'all don't
Hey,
start to follow me, but I'm really big on words because I feel like even us as grown adults, we misdefine words, we overuse words, and we overstimulate words without even really knowing what they mean, and we're not using them enough. So that's why
And we
when
use
you
a
hear
Or
lot of
people
using them
speak,
buzzwords
you throw
wrongly.
stuff
and
exactly.
throw
So that's
buzzwords
why
in
you got
there.
to throw stuff up in there.
yeah.
Yeah,
we
and
That's
people
why
definitely
and people use
buzzwords is
That's
trigger
something.
why we gotta
words.
stay
That's a
communicating
lot
with
of
each
things
other.
that
Trigger
people use
words.
little
There you
trigger
go.
words.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger words, buzzwords.
Trigger words and words mean a whole lot, like she said, because words can change a statement to something crazy. Like we needed them words in Alan's question. That
Right.
changed it from just a regular statement where everybody's saying no to a whole conversation we can have and to go off into some kind
But
of
I put
venting.
those words in the beginning when I explained it. I said I watch videos explaining it. You just didn't hear it.
we definitely
All I did was see it, Chump. Don't get at me.
We definitely Kenya, we definitely shouted out your page. I'm gonna pull it up real quick if I could.
Yeah, I'll be over there to
Um
wordsmith you down.
I'm sorry, y'all. One more time.
no, I said we shouted out your page. I'm gonna share it real quick. This is her page.
Hey,
Kenya's
Kenya's
keepsake.
keepsake.
If y'all want to subscribe, can y'all go subscribe to her page? Kenya's keepsake on YouTube. She got a lot of good things going on over there, you know.
Most definitely.
So
Yeah,
What's your
y'all
treasure
Charlene.
hunter? What is
Alan,
keepsakes?
keepsakes are the things that you're
What's
gonna
your
walk away with every time you leave me. All right, because I'm gonna give you a Kenya keepsake. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna walk away with some tonight, whether y'all tell me the
Yeah.
truth or not. Y'all
We
gonna remember
already,
something I
anger?
said,
we
and
already
those gonna be
did.
y'all keepsakes.
We already did for keepsake.
right,
Thank
right, right.
you.
So, yeah,
Hello.
yeah, yeah. Y'all go subscribe to her page, man. You know. Uh okay, let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. Since we on these hot topics, man, let's go. Why are men considered perverts when women play on sex sales or women are flaunting their body? I mean, are all men perverts when the percentage is are
Let me ask the women this. This was a conversation I had with my wife because of the whole Shaq and Angel Reese topic. Y'all familiar with that?
Okay.
I
Yes.
didn't see it, but go ahead.
So, how did y'all feel about Shaq's comment?
What did
Well,
he
for the
say?
people that don't know, yeah, get run it back, Alan.
Well,
Yeah, because
yeah,
I don't know.
okay. Shaq and Angel Reese had a podcast. Shaq was a guest, and he was saying for her to get extra money, or because she was talking about she couldn't pay her bills and stuff like that. But he was talking about some shorts that she had on what was it, Wild and Out, I think.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he was saying that you should be dunking in that. You know how much money you can get if you were in those shorts doing stuff like that. But she looks at him as a mentor or some type of big brother, and she felt uncomfortable. You could see she was visibly uncomfortable. She was telling him like, "Okay, let's chill." So, do y'all think he was a little out of line, out of pocket for making that statement to her?
Let's go back to what we was talking about earlier. You gotta know who you're dealing with. We all know Shaq's background.
What does that mean?
Was he out of pocket?
If you know who you're dealing with, then you
Okay,
accept that person for face value.
for the
He is
women,
who he is.
was he out of pocket for saying that?
Yes, because
Of
of
course.
how she looked at him.
Hmm.
Only
Okay.
because she looked at him. I'm not saying that because he was a man. I'm not saying that. I'm saying because it was a big brother situation.
Hmm.
And if my brother, uncle, grandfather, anything would have said something like that, I would feel uncomfortable too. So I am only saying it's because of the position that he was in.
Okay.
But she put him in that position. He didn't ask to be her uncle, brother, daddy, cousin,
How do
uncle.
how do you
Crystal,
know
Keisha.
that?
I don't really know they dynamic of their relationship, and I didn't see it, so I
Okay.
can't really comment. Like like honestly, to give a full opinion.
Well, if somebody was to just talk to you about what you were wearing, and you had on like some booty shorts, showing off your body,
Or
would you
is it?
think?
They might have thought it was an innocent joke, like, oh, like you should probably do that. You probably can make a killing or something, like. But then it's like
Yeah, for
you
him
would
it was. For
check
him it
them
was.
at that point, or But I don't know. You said it was on TV or an interview or something. So
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know. That's why I said I don't know. I didn't see it, but if it made me uncomfortable, then yeah, I would let that person know. But maybe they
But
thought it was just an innocent joke or something.
yeah,
Because sometimes,
as a man with daughters, like other men on here have daughters. I try my best to try to teach my daughters not to expose themselves, especially at a young age,
Mm-hmm.
because
yeah,
they can be preyed on, they can be looked
hmm
at and subjected. My daughter already was approached in the mall by an older man. I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
there,
hmm
but you know what
Mm,
I'm saying.
damn.
Yeah, but my wife is basically saying all men are not perverts, which is true.
Mm-hmm.
But when you look at celebrities, the women play on that. They are subjecting themselves with showing off their body and stuff like that.
well, everything is like sexualized. What they say sex sells is not saying that that's for everybody, but that's just basically what entertainment is and what we see on social media. So everybody thinks that that's what it's supposed to do. Like, exposing themselves or wearing this. That's why everybody goes with what's popular, whether it's the clothing, the BB was the LW, I don't know, shit, all of that stuff. Everybody goes with that, and people get mad when you get sexualized, but it's like that's what you advertise, and not saying it's okay, but you have to address the way you want to be approached. So I have daughters too, and I tell them the same thing.
At the end of the day, it's subjective. Because if she liked it, she wouldn't mind a comment.
Right. I was going to say too, also, am I agreeing with Jackson? Jesus. I was also going to say that it is, you have to know the person that you're dealing with. So I am the type of person I grew up around males. I have a lot of male friends, and I can bounce a joke back and forth with them because they know that I'm okay with that, and I know that they're okay with that. But maybe if it was someone else, or like, for an example, if someone came to me, because I think Keisha was saying about the example that he used. So I think it's equivalent to I pole dance. And I think it's equivalent to if I was sitting up here saying, oh my God, I'm so broke. And then one of my homeboys was like, well, you know what you got to do to go get that money, as opposed to my uncle saying, well, you know what you got
Right.
to do to get that money. You know what I'm
Like
saying? So
what?
if my
Right.
homeboy said it, I'm gonna be like, let me see if stars is back open. But if my uncle said it, I'm gonna
Not
feel
stars.
very uncomfortable. Girl, listen, I'm gonna feel
I
very
know.
uncomfortable if my uncle said it. You see what I'm saying? So yes, it's about you have to know your audience with anybody that you're dealing with.
Well, she
Can
she
y'all
kind
hear
of
me?
she kind of did look.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Drayden. Go ahead.
I was gonna say basically, look how she dresses online. If we stick into Angel Reese, look how she dresses. Look at the attention that she wants. So I don't care if it is a uncle or whatever. He's not her uncle. He gonna tell her like, hey, if you're gonna keep doing this type of stuff, sell it that way then. That's
Mm.
she been looking up to him for a mentor any other time. So it's like if he telling her keep wearing the booty shorts and then thinking that you sexy and shit like that, then he gonna keep mentoring like, okay, this is what's gonna sell. But no, all men are not perverts and stuff like that. But look at the attention that she looking for. She go to the basketball games with her ass cheeks hanging out, signing autographs for kids. Like, come on.
I got a question.
Oh yeah, see, I don't
Are,
know
are,
none of
are
that. Like
all
that's all
women
that.
setting thirst traps if all
One
men are
more time.
perverts? Are all women setting thirst traps if all men are perverts?
All women? Nah.
Well,
That
No.
don't
not
make
So then
all,
we
but
can't say all
I
men.
can see the equivalent to some men and some women, not all.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like maybe she's younger. She's trying to show off her body because she's getting attention or whatever from men. Maybe she felt some kind of way growing up because she looked weird to me personally, but maybe she felt some kind of way growing up, was an ugly duckling. Now that she's getting this attention from Instagram and social media and stuff like that. I don't care. She looked abnormal to me. But
I think
because she's getting attention and stuff like that, it's like, okay, well, let me start dressing like that. And then the WNBA, they probably tired of that whole stigmatism where it's like, okay, they dykes and all of this and all of that. So they
right.
want to bring that femininity to it.
I
And
think I think it's a. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, you good. Go ahead.
No, I think it's a bit of a if you notice, you see her over social media, you all over social media. I think at the end of the day, it's a new era. It's a social. They was raised in the social media era. They
Right.
they getting contracts. They getting
NIL.
stuff with like Fashion Over and all these things and stuff like
Right.
that. They getting
That's what I was
paid
gonna
to
say.
more
They have
to model and do
stylists.
these things. And this
They're
is the
not picking
social
their
media
own
era.
clothes.
Sometimes they coming out in these certain clothes because they got paid to wear these things and stuff
But
Mm-hmm.
like
if you
that.
look at her,
And
if you look at Andrew, she wearing these heels and she can't even walk in them. She
right,
look like she
right,
about
right.
to fall
Because
every single time.
she getting
Right, but a
paid to
lot of,
wear them.
but they also I feel like I stated on our podcast, I feel like they are understanding that they don't make a lot of money. So you're a brand at this point. That's why she's doing podcasts. She's doing a little bit of everything. You are a brand and you have to market yourself a certain way. And I feel like nowadays it's like, yeah, they like to dress a certain way. It's like I don't know if it's so much as I'm selling this as opposed to this is what I feel like I'm cute in. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
girls nowadays, we're old, we're a little bit older, but girls nowadays, if you go in some of these stores, they wear them less and less, and less and less is
That's
looked
what
at a
makes you
certain way
cute.
now, huh?
That's what makes you cute.
No, but I'm saying if you go in a lot of these stores, it's a lot of sheer, it's a
I
lot of see
agree.
through, it's a lot of
Yeah,
different clothes that people
it's
didn't wear
what's.
back in the day. Now that
Nah, they
they're
was wearing
wearing
that
them.
shit too.
What?
No,
Well,
well, my daughter's
Everybody in the
22.
halter
Well,
top.
she'll be 22. So I
that's what I'm
say
saying.
I'm
Like
I'm with them. So back in the day when my daughter was younger, and if I go and walk into Children's Place or where the same places, the clothes are different. Everything is a crop top. Everything is a skirt. Everything, they don't sell the same clothes that they did back then when we were younger, or now whether they were finding them or sneaking them, because yes, they were out there, but now that's all their styling. And so for whoever Angel Reese, like these people are getting styled. They're not picking out their own clothes. But I wanted to say the original question though, well, not the original question, but I did want to bring it back because the question was that inappropriate for Shaq to say? Jackson says, you got to know, I mean, you should expect that from Shaq. But I also think that because it was aired is also where the humiliation comes from, because regardless of the dynamic of the relationship, uncle, fake uncle, or anybody else, it's like if you're like that and we had that relationship, then you really could have said that offline and it would have been something different.
But why?
now
Why would he have to say it offline? She
Because it's
do
for
it on the
shock
internet
value.
though.
nah, Shaq
she
shouldn't
was
say
She wearing it on social media. She wearing it
Shaq
all across the internet.
because
She wearing it on
right,
the NBA games. Why he
but
got
it
to say
might
his
not
comment
be her
offline?
choice though, because that part
At an
of it,
NBA game, she's not being styled.
well,
you
the
don't
thing
think
is,
so?
if she's
No, at a
interviewing,
modeling or social media,
No,
like if
people
she's doing
still
Fashion
pay you
Nova,
to
yeah,
wear.
she's being styled. But when she was wearing those denim shorts at that basketball game, I'm sorry. If anybody styled her wearing that,
no,
we got other conversation to have.
What Shaq said was
She
you
picked that
should.
shit out.
No, what Shaq said was you should wear them shorts. If y'all wore them shorts in the game, y'all get more looks. If you go up, imagine you going up dunking in those shorts. And it's like, why would you wear those shorts on the basketball? I mean, in the basketball game. If that shows
He
supposedly your
probably was
mentor,
trying to be funny and it wasn't funny, but I don't feel like it was inappropriate.
Yeah, that's all it was. Because they used to wear shorts smaller than that.
Hello?
well, okay.
John Stockton,
But
anybody?
you know
But that's
everybody, like y'all seen Shaq and the Fool, and y'all watched him across that NBA stuff. Y'all see Shaq is a comedian. He don't mean no harm to nobody.
No, but
That
shit, we can still
still
call a spade a
doesn't
spade. If it was like,
He was
yeah,
still
if you
uncomfortable.
if you
yeah.
said it, because yeah, you
Her
could
We
wearing them
live in
visibly
an
shorts is
see.
emotional
uncomfortable to
world.
me.
You could visibly see she was a little like, okay, because I mean, but and that ain't
Right.
the only thing you said during that interview. But I'm saying he kind of came across like, yeah, we cool, but we ain't that cool type shit. Like, yeah, I'm your mentor, but I ain't your mentor. Like, I mean,
Oh.
yeah, we cousins, but we ain't
Like I
cousins. Like,
expect that from somebody else, not from
yeah,
you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
But
Mm-hmm.
saying, like,
we
you know,
know
yeah,
who
type
Shaq
shit. Like, you know what I mean?
is.
So he could have said a little different, man. But I got another question for you guys. And it kind of played off of the last subject because we kind of went into this. Would you rather be understood or understanding? Would you rather be understood or have understanding?
I'd rather have understanding.
Okay, why?
Because I already know I'm misunderstood. So I'd
Who
rather at
is
least
that?
have
Jackson
understanding.
Your
speaking?
favorite.
And that mean would you? Oh, so you would rather understand other people?
Yes.
Or okay. Anybody else?
I'd rather have understanding, because when you have understanding, you can be understood.
I
How
beg to
so?
differ, but go ahead.
How so?
Because when you have understanding, you know how to respond and manage everything else around you. So therefore, you know how to manage your responses with your audience and who you're talking to. And if you're able to break it down, then you know how to be understood. A lot of people speak generalizing. So a lot of people speak the same way to their friends, that they speak to their coworkers, that they speak to their man, to they speak to everyone. And you can't do that. So when you have that understanding that you can understand everybody else, you learn how to speak to them. You learn how to communicate with them and work with them, and then you'll be more understood. But some of the reasons why people aren't understood is because they try to explain themselves the same exact way to everybody without understanding that everybody isn't the same.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Ditto.
Yeah, that was a good point. Yeah. Anybody else? No. Nope.
Oh,
All
because
right.
Jackson, he didn't agree at first, but after
No,
you
no, no, no,
listened
no, no,
to the
no,
breakdown, did
no,
you
no, no.
understand?
But like I said, um, when you have a lot of understanding and you have an understanding of the situation, then the situation may be a situation where you say things for shock value, like potting. So yeah, when you have a level of understanding, then you're held accountable for the things that you understand. So when you have that understanding, there may be things that certain people know that other people couldn't even grasp. But yeah, we have to lower ourselves or heighten our level of understanding to meet the person that we're in contact with at that moment,
Lower or heighten?
depending on the level of the person that you're talking to.
Okay.
No, I think you broke that down good as far as Kenya, as far as having on when you have understanding, you can more so learn how to be understood. So I think you kind of broke that down. That's why
Mm-hmm.
did
So
y'all
then where do we get the hold on? So where do we get the statement I spoke something right over your head? That means somebody had a level of understanding that somebody couldn't grasp.
what
So it went
somebody?
right over their head.
Well, everybody not gonna understand you, but you, long as you, and I mean,
That's what she
you
But
gotta
just
you
said.
gotta
understand.
So that's what
understand
I
that you're
said. I
not
said
understood.
everybody not might not understand somebody, but she's
That's
saying if
that's
you're
what she just said.
understanding, then you will automatically be understood. That's not true.
No, that's not what she
No, no,
said.
Huh?
no, no.
Then what did
Yeah,
she
it's
say?
only one way
Can
to
you say it
find
Also,
again? Can you? Because I
kind of
swear that's
automatic,
what you said.
Mm-mm.
not
That's not what
automatically
I
be
said, and I'm
understood.
not
Like
saying it again.
She said you'll have a better
you'll know how to
understanding.
be. You'll know
There's
you'll
only
know
one
how to.
answer, man.
Okay,
Basically, what
go
you
ahead.
were
Next.
saying,
It's
bro, is
only
that
one
with you
answer.
having more of an understanding for somebody, you'll be able to be more empathetic for them, and you
Exactly. You
know,
can't understand. If you don't understand, how are you gonna be wanting to be understood? That doesn't make
Right,
any
right,
sense.
right,
It's only one answer.
right. All right, man. Did y'all see this, man? DJ Envy, Halloween. He dressed his daughter. Did y'all
I
see that?
did. I touched on this on my show, and I felt very well. I want to tell you that's my favorite video and song of all time, and I want to do that. I want to recreate it. So when I saw his daughter, yes, it was very inappropriate, since that's what the word we like to use. And I did see the backlash of it because of her age. That is the only reason why I'm saying it. It was done very well, done very well. I wish I could have
Yeah.
done it, but it was her
That shit
age.
was
Well,
disgusting,
let me
bro.
show
I
y'all
don't give a fuck what you
the
say.
video.
It
This
was
is
That
it
nigga
was
need his
like,
ass whipped.
yeah,
this is the
yeah,
video. That was out of pocket.
very,
That was
very,
out
That's
of pocket.
pervertish right there.
very.
So he's training his daughter
So
from the
could we
jump.
would
Exactly.
we
That's
call
what I
him
said.
a pervert?
I
That's
don't
what
From
I
the,
just
know.
said. Shit, I
from the
would. Like, why would you want to seduce
Are you?
or
Nah,
sexualize
you
your
Wait,
daughter
can't.
like that?
Hey,
wait,
that's a
wait.
little
So what?
much. Call him a
sexualizing is
pervert.
sexualizing no matter what age it is. Like you can be old enough to make your own decisions,
That,
but
yeah, but for your dad to be doing that for you, period. I don't care
yeah,
if you were grown. That's yeah, no. It's a no for me, no matter what the age is. Definitely not that
Mm-hmm.
age.
I don't know if he was sexualizing his daughter. I just think it was a bad decision. Like, you know what I mean?
The clothes
him,
is
him,
sexualizing.
yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly. For
saying.
The
him, he's
whole
Hey,
not
did you
song
not hear
and
the
sexualizing his
the
words to
daughter,
the
entire
song, bro?
video
but
is
yeah, but
sexualizing
she's
That
him.
yeah.
modeling her
Yes,
after
it
little
was
She
the
Kim.
rapped the
song.
words, man.
Yeah, so it's sexualized.
It's
Yeah,
very
but
sexualizing.
him sex. Okay, the song
He
is
know
is
what
a
the song is. He know who sung the song, and for you to
And
try
she
to
has
Mm-hmm.
in the same outfit, bro.
right for you to do
Mm-hmm.
that to your daughter is just way wrong, bro.
but
Now
It
she got
sexualizing is
wasn't.
the.
if you're doing it yourself. Like you're sexualizing her. Like I mean, like you looking at her a certain
Yes.
way.
Of course,
Yeah,
in
But
his
that's
mind,
if
he
you
thinking
pay
it's
for
just
the
a
clothes. Ain't
costume.
that you doing it?
But he got a
Mm-hmm.
warped thinking. Like that's not cool to think that it's just a costume. Like you putting this out to the world now.
It was a
Like
whole
we,
video
Once it's on
shoot.
the internet, it's on there.
yeah, we know what's out here, man.
It wasn't
Can't take
Barney
it
or
back.
Shark do 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 do. It was Little Kim.
No, it was out of pocket, but I'm just saying I'm not gonna go as far as say he. I feel
Undressing
like
secret.
it was out of pocket. It is like you put like it was out of pocket, but I'm not gonna say he's sexualizing his daughter. He put her in a sexualizing position to be sexualized. He put her out there to be sexualized as a youngster.
So
Because,
And
Antoine,
I
if
don't
you
see
buy
how
your
he don't
son
see
a
that.
helmet and shoulder pads, are you not putting them on the football field?
Right.
right. But I'm
I like
saying
that, Nick. I like
sex,
that,
So if
Nick.
but
you paying
sexualize.
for it,
No. What
and
I'm saying is if he when you say somebody sexualizing someone, that means they're looking at them in a sexual way.
But we don't know if he
I
I'm
didn't
not
say
is or
saying
no,
not.
looking
the
at.
song
We
is
I'm not
don't
gonna
know
put
sexy.
that
his
on him.
intent. We don't know
Wait,
his
Right.
wait,
intent.
wait.
Not saying
Okay,
that
so
he
It's
is,
not.
but
It wasn't a
that's why I'm
that
not putting
doesn't.
it on him
no,
because I
time
don't
out.
know
Maybe
his
Hold
or
on.
don't.
intentions.
Nobody's putting the
Hold
sexualizing
on.
on him. We saying
Hold
he's
on.
sexualizing his daughter. Period.
He
No, well you
is.
can't say
So
that.
I'm
He
very big
is.
on
Hold
definitions.
on.
The
All right.
definition of sexualizing is to view them in sexual terms or to make them sexually arousing. He was
Okay.
making his daughter sexually arousing.
Exactly.
Thank you. You did what I would have did, but I'm driving, so I can't get the definition. But thank you. She
Well, I'm
I would
looking
have
at the
did.
view them in a sexual way, but okay. If y'all want to go with that, cool. Okay.
That's
It's
the
And
not
then I
definition,
cool.
That's the
baby.
definition. What do you mean?
Right.
yeah,
It
that's
ain't
the
No.
cool.
But
definition. I'm looking
what
at it.
I'm saying is,
So,
yeah, I'm not agreeing.
so, so is the song not original? It's not an original song. It's not like she made the song up and then she wanted to dress like it. She took the thing from Little Kim. Do you remember Little Kim in the video?
Right.
Absolutely. I can rap the
All
whole
Yes.
right,
shit
so
to
that's
y'all right
sexual
now, but I'm
your
not gonna
child
do it.
because you got her in the same predicament that this grown woman was in that we took as sexy. Now, if
Right.
she did an
Okay.
original song
All
in
right.
some
We
outfits,
could.
it
That's
was
like
sexual.
okay. I agree. I agree with what y'all as far as
You
how y'all
saying
feel about
he's
it.
not doing it. He don't look
Yeah.
at his daughter like that.
Semantics. And I don't want to go
He
back.
is doing it. It's not semantics.
No, he is doing it, but he's not looking
Right.
at his daughter as being
Right. That's what I
sexy.
mean. But it's cool. I ain't gonna argue
But
about
you
that.
still
But
putting your daughter out there to the world to be
right.
looked
He
at as
is, and
sexy.
that ain't cool.
So
Like I
now
agree with that
perverts
part.
can look at your daughter
Right.
And then
I
anytime
get
he's
they
that.
gonna
want.
get upset about it.
No,
And
I
he's
understand.
gonna be mad.
Right. No, I get that.
We don't know what goes on in the envy household. We don't know if he's looking at it like
Right.
that or not. So we
Right.
can't say yay or nay.
Right.
Next.
Okay. Is it a red flag if someone says they don't have friends? Like you ever met somebody say I don't got friends?
School
They
shooter.
can't keep friends. They don't have friends.
He
Y'all feel
says
like it's a
school.
red flag?
That's not true. I don't have. I can't say I don't have friends, but I don't have many friends. But I don't think that's a red flag. I just think
That's a bright red
evolve.
flag.
They don't have friends. The word friends is used loosely
Why is
too,
that a
just
red
like the
flag?
word love. That you can associate with a lot of people. That doesn't mean that they're your friends. So it
Exactly.
depends on the definition.
Why are we
Well, if they
saying
don't have
that?
any
It
friends,
all
if
depends on
they don't
why
have
are
any
we saying
friends,
that? Why are
associate
we
and friend.
saying I don't have friends? That's the question. Like, are we and I'm saying that because I know some women tend to be like, oh, I ain't got no friends or I don't like female friends. Like, why are we saying that?
I mean, I don't know.
I got an answer, but I'm not gonna
If you just
say
meet
it.
someone that says they don't have any friends, like
Hey, shoot that shit, dog. Shoot it. Shoot it.
shoot what?
To answer her
Shoot
question when she
it.
said a lot of women say that I don't know why. I'm not a woman. But a lot of men, they might have about 2 or 3 in their lifetime. That's like solid homies that they gonna go with from the cradle to the grave. But I can't answer why women say they don't have no friends. I don't like females or this or that. That's something that
That's only
they
people out here say that though, is women. I never heard no dudes really say that.
Right. So I agree with you. That's why I was saying, why are we saying that? And that's why I use the example of women, because I've only heard women say that. I've never ran into a guy that says he doesn't have any friends or I ain't got no homies or F the
that's
homies.
the
I'm
school
just saying in
shooter.
my experience. So that's why I was saying, why are we saying this?
Yeah. So would you look at it at that as a red flag though?
If a guy said he didn't have no friends?
Anybody.
People in general.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Come on.
So
Honest
would you then
Abe.
become friends with them if they ain't you they first
Would you
friend
be
type?
their first friend?
Possibly.
Would you be his first friend, Al?
Possibly. It ain't gonna change how I
they,
maneuver around him and see, see what he about.
right, but I'm saying, if someone says they had friends before, all their friendships just went sour, they lost friends or whatever like that.
I'm
It's
gonna
like,
find
I
that
was.
out. I'm gonna
That's a
find
They
out
definite
kind of
red
tell
flag.
you,
the interaction.
huh?
I'm gonna find out the reason by the interaction.
Right. Okay. I mean, you
I
would
have
figure like
friends.
somebody that been around here. So we all in our 40s, close to our 40s, or in our 40s. And you would figure, you got to have some kind of. You have to go through life and make some kind of connections, some kind of friendships. If you just out here and you ain't got no friends, then I feel like that's something. It may just be you. You know what I mean? And I ain't saying you don't stick around and find out, but you probably eventually find out. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's a red flag, but it is. Because a lot of people come around, man, and sometimes those people tend to come around and they brother and sis everybody or cousin everybody or you know what I mean, and it's just
To
like
me,
they
that would be a bigger red flag. If
well,
you have
that's what I'm saying.
way too okay, go ahead.
What I'm saying, they a lot of they got fake cousins or fake brothers or fake sisters and things like that, and so I think I'm not saying it's a totally just cut them off, but I do feel like you got to kind of like I might want to see why or inquire why or what's going on and see what did you have friends? Did you have friendships and why did those friendships end? Because a lot of times you get the one-sided answer. You know what I mean?
What
And you
if
don't want to wait.
What if somebody is just not into the norm and they tend to be alone because they're not into a lot of bullshit?
Well, that's fine too, but I wonder why if you in your 40s, then what if I'm coming around and now you want to
Their
be my
mindset
friend.
could just be different.
Yeah,
Right.
but why you want to be my
Like, what if
friend
you just
then?
outgrown
But
all
then
your
you find
friends?
people with the same type of mindset you have.
So
Right.
That's
the point of me
It
so
take
meeting
40
late.
you,
years.
at the point of me meeting you saying I ain't got no friends, that's just at that point.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
just
probably
don't know
had
how
some,
many
and you
people
don't
out
trust them
there
anymore.
saying I don't have no friends. Someone, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That's how what he just said. Someone is the common denominator if you friendless. If you friendless at this point in time, I feel like I'm not saying it's impossible to be friends, but if you telling me you're not going to be like, because that may just be a statement, but if you see them around and nobody ever come around, they don't really got no friends or nothing like that, then it's like, okay, well, what's going on? Because then eventually things will start coming out and you will start
You'll
figuring out.
find
Then
it, but
they're scam artists, and you need to know if that's their real name.
you may find a
Because at
reason.
this big
Hey,
age,
Tron,
seriously, I don't know
put
anybody that's like, I don't have no
shy the
friends.
truth answer. Because that's exactly what I just said. Sometimes you just outgrow everybody.
Everybody though.
Everybody.
Everybody, bro.
Everybody.
Everybody.
But you
Everybody.
might be outgrowing everybody, but everybody might think you on some weird shit and they ain't fucking with you no more.
But
Because
that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
a
if
lot
you
of
are
people
on
that don't
weird shit. But what if you're on your own type of shit that
Right.
ain't
that's
weird?
it. Yeah, but you should have somebody to relate. If that means that you the only one on that type of shit, and
I
that
gotta
means
go
you
meet
might
I
be on
gotta
some weird
meet the
shit,
new
some
set of
talking shit,
friends.
some goofy shit.
The world is
Just
big. You just ain't traveled enough yet to find a friend. So at the moment, I'm not fucking with
so you
nobody
gonna
because
blame it on language barrier?
Everybody.
no, I ain't talking. I'm saying,
I ain't gonna
okay,
say
the
that.
nigga, the city is big, nigga. So I ain't okay. Whatever the case is, it's at that moment I don't have friends because everybody's on bullshit and I'm not.
Right.
What bullshit though?
Everybody
On
Whatever,
what
everybody
whatever,
bullshit?
ain't got
Smoking,
whatever the case
drinking.
is, if you into something that I'm not into, I ain't fucking with it. And if you
Right.
calling me
That's
weird,
right. So
if
find
you
people
calling me
that's into
weird,
the same
if
thing.
you calling me
I'm
weird
in
and
the middle
blaming
of the
me for not having
transition to
friends
finding
because
new
I don't fuck with
friends.
what you fuck with,
right.
then
So
that's
who
on
said
you.
that? Nick, is that what you said in transition? Did
No,
you
I
just say
said
that,
that.
Nick? Who that? Jackson?
Crazy.
Ooh,
Yes.
oh,
He's
is
in
the
the
moon
Stop
way.
giving people
out?
my
Oh,
credit.
Jesus goodness. The moon, because I
Credit or
just
what?
can't believe me and Jackson is on the same page right now.
Because like I said, I
So
could play a certain way,
well, keep
but there's a
playing
lot of
this one
intelligence
because
up
the
here.
other one, keep playing this one. So I was gonna say it is a transition. That's what I'm saying. There can't be a point where like nobody, right? You might cross over. You got your childhood friends, then you like, all right, I know I can't mess with them no more. So let me go to these other friends or these other colleagues, and it's still a transition. There's just not one point in anyone's life where it's like, I ain't fucking with nobody right now. Like,
Why
it
not?
has to be a transition. And yes, you're gonna outgrow them, but there's somebody. People have
because
Yeah,
childhood
you can be
friends.
like that
No,
when you 60,
you can
when you
interact with
70.
somebody, but you don't have to be their friends. Just because you interacting with somebody don't mean that you're their friends.
well,
Yeah, but
how
then
you gonna but okay, so if you just
Well,
meet
then that's
somebody,
something else because we need to define friends then.
right?
right. That's what I'm
Of
saying. It's a
course.
difference.
But
Then
even with
you
that,
have that topic about a friend and stuff like that,
yeah,
and
but
the
even with
definition
that,
of somebody that you can rely on and call and so on and so
right? But
forth.
even
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
what I'm
have those.
saying.
That's not everybody.
but
Just
I'm
because you
talking
talk
about
to
So,
them or deal with them.
if you meet somebody and genuinely over time and you get to meet this person and they just come out and they just like, I don't got no friends. It's like, and that becomes a thing too. Okay, well, what do you define as friends? Because sometimes
right,
people are looking for certain things, but they're not giving it. And sometimes people willing to cut off certain things for people for certain things that they're not giving. So a lot of times you just got to figure out their mind state and how they look at friendship, how they define friendship, and what are they actually giving
right. And
friendship.
the thing is, even if, like you said, if you cut the nigga off, you are a certain type of friend to that person. That don't mean you my brother, but we are a certain type of friends that I kick it with certain type of hood niggas, certain type of business people, certain type of people. That don't mean we're like fucking brothers and shit, but it's a certain type of friend. So you're gonna meet a certain type of person that you could connect with. You ain't all gotta be fucking
And those
friends
are
and
considered
snippets.
associates. I associate with these
Yeah, but
people because I can.
it's a certain type of friend though. It's still the
Associate.
same thing.
I don't consider that everybody a friend in that category. Just because I can hang
And
out
it's
with you,
not
I feel
always
with
a
you.
connection either. I can see you every
Yeah,
fucking day. I ain't got to connect with you.
right.
Associate.
That's not hanging though. I ain't talking about you seeing somebody. You
No,
be
if it's
okay.
somebody
But
that you
you
hang
know
out,
what?
you might can go out with a person and hang out and have fun, but that's still not my friend. I know I can't rely on you. I know I can't trust you, but I can have fun with you because you know how to turn up.
Why would
That's
you want
about
to be
it.
around somebody like that?
Which
I
again
didn't
is
say friend.
why,
That's your term that you're using. I
No,
said
no.
I
I
can
said, why would you want to
associate
be
with you.
around somebody you can't trust?
I didn't. I said to rely on you, trust you to, have my back and so on and so forth in certain situations.
Right.
You
Why
might
would you
be
want to
well,
somebody
be around
through a
somebody
third
like
party though. I'm not gonna hang with you. I might have met you through somebody else. So it's like, oh, okay, I can fuck with you for us hanging out and this and that. But I'm not gonna consider you my friend just because we're all hanging out.
All right, watch this. Watch this.
that?
Nick.
But I wouldn't
Nick.
go nowhere with that
Wait, wait,
person.
wait, wait,
No.
wait, wait. Nick.
Yo,
You trust me in a
yo,
shootout?
trust you to shoot back?
to
Like,
shoot
if we in
out.
a shootout, do you trust me?
Yeah.
Antron, in a shootout, would you trust me?
Yeah, I trust you.
See, it's different. I know you, but I know you through him. He's gonna say yes, no problem. You're gonna say yeah because you know
Right.
me, but you know me third party. So that's what's
Yeah.
basically what he's saying. Like,
We have a certain type of friendship that we fuck with each other and shit like that. It's like I still trust you to do what you're going. I trust you to be a man in a situation where you need to be a man.
right.
Right.
That's what
I can
kind of
see
trust
that.
I got with you. So the point
I
is,
mean, like if it's going
I'm
down, I
not gonna
would.
go somewhere with you and think you're gonna run off on me. If I thought you was gonna run off on me, I'd never go nowhere with you. But I
And
know you're
that'd be a
solid
lesson
because
that
I
you would
know the
have to
type of
find
dude that
out based on
Antron is.
experience.
But I know who Antron is, and I know the type of person he gonna keep around him. So therefore, I can put a little bit of trust in you. You see what I'm saying? Even though it's a third party, shit like that, I know he ain't gonna have no fucking goofy niggas around him and shit like that. So therefore, I can let some shit go
I'm
down.
going off of my interaction. I don't care who he know how. If you
Right.
try to say that, okay, cool, that's cool. But when it get down to it, and my interaction is that, then that's what it's gonna be. I'm not
But
gonna
then
hold
Right.
here's
Nobody
back
said
to
to just cold hardly get faith. The point is, you still should know the type of dudes that he around though.
So you
but
mean to
I
tell
know
me,
the
like,
type of
even though
dude that
here's what
even though you've been around, like, you know him and you met that other person through him, you've never had a person like that where they apologize on the behalf of somebody else because they did some fuck shit or so on and so forth. But they've never done
Yeah,
that with them, but
yeah,
did some
but
weird
that's
shit
what the
with
only
you.
time. Right, but the thing is, Antoine wouldn't have to apologize for Jackson. Jackson know me enough that he can come to me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
but
now
here
I'm
He
saying
wouldn't have
y'all
to
can
built a
we
apologize.
relationship.
Exactly, but we
Huh?
still have
can
a
we
certain type of friendship. You see what I'm
so
saying?
can
Where he shouldn't have to apologize. I can get at Jackson. I wouldn't be like Antoine, what's up with your homeboy? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't even ask
so
that about Allen names. Like, what's up with Allen? No, I'm gonna get at Allen.
So can we bring it back to the original question using all of those examples right there? So Nick, say me and you was together, right? And I'm talking to you or all that, and we having this private, intimate conversation. Would you sit up here and tell me you didn't have no friends after you just had a shootout with them?
No.
No, you wouldn't tell me that you didn't have no friends. So you would say you had friends.
Yeah, I would say I have friends. Yeah.
So you would consider them friends.
But I'm not saying as in like them only. Yes, I have friends.
Okay.
So I'm asking, do I
That's
consider
just the
this?
question. So I'm trying to I'm just trying to define, going back to the original questions. If somebody was like, "Oh, I ain't got no friends," like what is that? What does friendship mean to other people? So no, I was just clarifying that you would consider
Shootouts
them
don't
like
need
friends.
friendship. He said trust. I said shootouts.
I think this.
He said trust. Remember, he said trust.
Okay, I got you. All right.
I think this question goes further than just the somebody telling you I don't got friends. If they just come, if you see them all the time and you spent a lot of time around them, and they tell you that, and then it's just you never see nobody around, and then you start to kind of see why, or you some of their movements or interactions or things that you have with them, you can kind of judge and see why. Then it's like, okay, I can kind of see why you don't have no friends. But I mean, some people aren't sociable. Some people don't know how to make friends. You might just be the first person that really befriend them. But I'm not saying you don't watch them. Shit, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch people that do got a lot of friends. So I'm just saying, But and we can go into this, man. Do you tell your friends you love them?
Absolutely.
Y'all tell y'all friends y'all love,
but not all of them. Because here's the thing: going back to everybody isn't wired the same way. Going back to having multiple friends or not a lot of friends, you got introverted extroverts. So a lot of people isn't comfortable with certain things. I'm very loving. I'm very outspoken. I'm very touchy. I'm huggy and all that. And I have a best friend. We've been best friends since we were born. And she'd be like, "Get the fuck off of me." And I'd be like, "But you know how I am." So I do, but sometimes the ones that I know that's uncomfortable, I don't say it.
Okay. Fellas? Y'all tell y'all homies y'all love them?
Yeah.
You already know, bro.
That's good to hear, y'all.
These two tough light skinned niggas up here. Nigga, answer the question. Y'all two niggas, man. Yeah?
What?
You do?
That makes my heart smile.
Alan, you ain't never told me you love me, nigga. Tell me right now.
Say it now, Alan.
First of all, pause.
Say it right now,
Alan, you better not say a mumbling motherfucker.
Hey, before you get defied.
I ain't never heard it, man. I need love, man.
Jackson, I want to hear you say it.
What?
I love you, bro.
I love you, Kenya.
I love you too, bro.
I love all y'all.
Hey man, we gotta start telling each other we love each other, man. You know,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Don't be looking down there crazy, Dre, and I love you too.
Yeah, man. You know.
See, that's why I'm glad I can't hear.
Women, do y'all do that often? Because I don't know if women do that. Do y'all tell y'all girls, all right, bye? Because men, I feel like we probably do that a little bit more than y'all do.
That's why I said
I do with my friend, my best friend. I do.
The women, I think the women say it a lot too.
You on mute?
To the
Can't hear you.
To the closest who they closest to, they say it.
Absolutely.
Without a problem.
Yeah. And again, who's comfortable with it as well. But to give just a really quick story though, I'm a daddy's girl, right? And my dad has never told me he loved me, but he doesn't even have to, because I'm such a daddy's girl that I get it from all of that. And let me not say never, but the point of the story was
I'm about to say,
the first time that he did it was probably about 4 years ago, and it was just like being funny. He told me and my brother, like, "Man, I love y'all," and even me and my brother looked at each other like, "What?" But again, we never felt anything about it because he never had to or anything like that. So again, it's about the comfort level and all that other kind of stuff, because I'm daddy's girl to the death, and when he said it, it was kind of weird.
Okay. Do you tell him you love him often?
I don't, but it's because he never did. But on the other hand, my mom and my brother say it to each other all the time. And I say it to my uncle because he says it to me. So I think that it's like whatever is presented, whatever your relationship is with that person, however you guys interact is what's going to carry on. Because, like I said, my uncle, he's done it since birth. My dad never really did it and didn't have to. My mom say it here and there, and her and my brother say it more than me and her say it. So it just depends. And it's no hard feelings and not personal because the love is there no matter how it's expressed.
Okay. Drayden, you say I love you often?
Of course I do. You know I do.
Okay.
Amazing.
My dad, like, I'm just like Kenya. I'm a hugger. I love to hug. And
Bring it in.
yeah, like just bring it in. But people be like, oh, why you hugging and stuff? It's like, all right, well, let me go ahead and get 50 feet back. Because not everybody's a hugger and you don't want to offend nobody. But yeah, every time me and my dad get off the phone, I love you. Like, I just love, love. I didn't
See,
hear
that's
too
a
much
good
from my
comment.
mom. I didn't
So
hear too much from my mom,
let me
but
ask y'all a
my
question
dad, he definitely tells me every time.
as
But
women,
love,
do you guys receive it like when y'all significant other tell y'all love they love y'all? Does that get old? Do y'all receive it the same, even though
Mm-mm.
they may say it a
I
lot?
love it. You could tell me you love me every single day. You can tell me 5 minutes out the day. Just tell me you love me. I love that shit. And on top of that, you ain't even got to tell me. I just see it in people's actions and stuff, and that makes me smile. Like if you remember something, or like if you treat me a certain kind of way, I'll be like, ah, like I'll be all geeked up.
Right.
But it's not fake though. Like I really feel that way. Like I be really loving like certain type of shit.
I
Okay.
love the spontaneous ones and it in different ways from my
Mm-hmm.
significant other. Like I said, my uncle, he say it the same day, every day, all day, and I love it.
Oh
You know,
yeah, my
love on me,
uncles they
but my
definitely
significant
yeah.
other, I want it in different ways. I don't care how many times you do it, say it, but I like the surprising,
It'll
spontaneity of
never
it.
get old, right? And then like
Mhm.
people think like they just
If
saying like,
you
oh,
want
good
it from
morning,
that person.
or they just saying something like, oh, I called you for the day. Like you could have did a million other things, but you thought of me though. And so I look at shit like that. Like I look at the actions.
Okay. All right. What's up? Oh.
Mr.
What's
Man's
good with it?
back.
Right.
Huh?
Hello.
How what up with everybody?
Hey, y'all.
So,
Y'all
question
consider.
for the fellas, not the ones that are married. For the unmarried fellas, do you guys tell your significant others that you love them when you're in a relationship, not a situation?
Shit.
Yes. Yep.
Everybody married.
There's my alarm.
Okay. No. Oh. Okay. Perfect. Good. Thanks.
Right. Okay. Um. Y'all. Would y'all consider yourself like? Do y'all still like going out, or y'all homebodies? I know we kind of getting up in age and stuff like that. Alan sleep and shit. Open your eyes.
He is. I know he's
Yeah.
sweet.
Y'all like still like going out and doing stuff, man, or y'all prefer staying home watching movies and stuff like that, or what?
I like
Is
doing
this
big things.
general?
Pause.
Huh?
Huh? No, that's for
Why is it
everybody. For
pause?
everybody. Yeah,
No, I
for
said I
everybody.
like doing big things. So it's like the oh, go out all the time, do this, do that. Nah, but like go to like a little steakhouse or something like that, or take a trip or something, do a little 3-day turnaround trip or something. Like I like to do things big now.
Who is speaking?
That's Jackson.
Oh man, I was hoping it wasn't.
Okay.
Come on, man. I told you I'm intelligent. Stop playing with me.
yeah,
Because
that's
I
what we
was
do
going.
though.
Airtron, I have a
Yeah.
question
I
for
was
you.
going to
We
agree
try
with
to
Jackson when I was younger. Oh, I'm sorry. Who was that? Nick speaking. Go ahead. I don't want to go. Go ahead.
good, good.
Oh, I was going to agree with Jackson. If this was about 10 years ago, I wanted the fancy dates, or not even fancy. I wanted to go out maybe, a couple times a month or so out. But now at this age, I still like it, but I wouldn't so much suggest it so often. I would suggest more 3-day trips, maybe even a 1-day trip in a steakhouse every now and then. I'm big on my birthday. So for the entire 30 days of the month, we have to do it big. That's just what it is.
And what
So if
month
you want
is
to give
that?
it
Wait,
January,
the
noted.
entire 30 days.
The entire month of January is when we're celebrating and doing it big. Now, February through December, however, that's cool.
Stop playing with me. I'm in February.
Yeah, so he on
Wait, when your birthday?
I'm a Capricorn. January 6th.
Ugh.
Look, walk away. I just playing. But yeah, okay.
Who birthday January 6th?
Kenya's, your girl over here. I'm a Capricorn.
My son's a
So from
Capricorn.
January 1st through the 30th, it goes down.
Yeah, but
Anybody?
like you were saying, man. I don't give a shit about going out. Like we go on a vacation every other month. I think the only month we missed was last month, but that's what we do. We're into that going out. Yeah, we'll go out if it's like some live shit, or you know what I'm saying. Antron got a suggestion of some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? But like we go out and eat. That's easy. That's like every 2 weeks. But we try to go on a vacation somewhere. You know what I'm saying? From Palm Springs to San Bernardino to fucking anywhere. Just Vegas is easy. Carnival is easy. Shit. Mississippi, Florida. It don't matter. Every other month, try to do something. Man. That's what everybody should be doing.
Mississippi.
Amazing. Goals.
Yeah, y'all stay on the move, man. That's dope. Yeah. Anybody else want to touch on that one? Y'all.
I
I
stay at
love
work.
a concert. I will go to a concert every weekend if they have one.
I hate fucking concerts.
What?
I'm with Nick on that one. I hate fucking concerts.
That shit sound better in the car.
Yeah.
Now the only concert I wouldn't mind going to was the one Adam went to last week. Was Maxwell and Jasmine Sullivan. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to that one because Maxwell, my boy.
Hey, y'all ever wrote a love letter? Anybody ever wrote a love letter?
Absolutely. I still write them to this day. To be
Nigga, I wrote a love letter.
I'm always pen to paper. I write notes, post-it notes. I'm the one to stick it in your lunch if I make you a lunch. If you ask me to leave you something, I'm gonna write a note in there if I leave you something. I am all of those.
Right.
I love a night.
I hate
y'all,
that.
fellas, would y'all want y'all girl to write y'all a love letter? Or a little note?
It depends on how sincere it is.
Sure.
Sure. Wow.
Bro, you chewing. We can't hear you. Like
she can do whatever she like. If you want to write a love letter,
I said sure. I said sure, as long as I ain't in jail when she writing it.
Hey, only spoken like a real one.
All right, man. I think we're gonna end with this one, man. So how would you say you got from 21 years old to where you are now? So, what would you say? How did you get from 21 years old to where you are now? If you had to put it in a couple words, a few words, a sentence or something.
Oh, just a few words?
Or whatever, however you want to put it.
Change my mentality.
That's bro. I'm gonna mute you, bro. Wait, say it again.
Change my mentality.
Change your mentality. Okay.
How I got from where I am now to where I was.
No, how you get from 21 to now?
To now? Oh, easily, man. Shit. I got 5 pimps in there, nigga, and they made sure I took my fucking work. They beat me. They motherfucking fed me. They put clothes on me and shit, dressed me up like a whore, and sit me on the track, nigga. That's how I got from there to here. And your kids, man, my kids motivate.
Right.
20 all the way to 27, damn near. You know what I'm saying? I still have. So, you know what I'm saying? You see them, it's like you could throw all of it away from jumping in the car with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I got from there. Everybody in that motherfucking house that I'm paying on shit. So that's the only way I got there. Because if it was just me, I'll be at my mama.
Come on,
mama
Nick.
herself. I got a den. You see my mama den? That motherfucker huge. It got a side door. I'd have been in that motherfucker. Gave mama a little bit of change, nigga. Been chilling.
Right.
Eating.
Hey, on everything.
I'm gonna go piggyback off of Nick because I was gonna say I had my daughter and I broke off an engagement.
When you had your daughter? You broke it off when you had your daughter?
Well, I broke it off because of my daughter. But
why?
Wait,
But
that's
that,
not.
I
We're
didn't
not
say
getting
that
into
word.
that story. That's a whole nother
Well, why
story.
you say that? Why you add that part?
That ain't what I said.
Why you add that part then? Now we want to
She
know.
wanted to add that part.
No, Nick, I was agreeing with you, Nick.
What? I
was
didn't.
telling my story because you was talking about your kids, right?
Right.
Is your reason. So I said my daughter was one, and then I broke off my engagement. So I was piggybacking off of your story about your kids being the reason.
Got you. But the engagement part kind of like slid in there, like say.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
next person.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Only because we don't have time for that. I don't mind this story. If anybody start following me, it's all on YouTube. I tell this story all the time. But yes, I had my daughter. I was engaged and I was unengaged, and that was all between the time of 19 and 25. So
I got
then
one
I'm
question.
41 now, and there
Can
we
I
go.
ask this one question?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Carefully.
When you was engaged, was it his baby?
Yes.
All right. Well, then, all right. Then
It's my daughter's father. Yes.
Oh, y'all trying to go backwards. We ain't going back.
But if y'all want a part two, Intron can always invite me back in, and I will tell this entire story. But yes, that is how I got from where I was then to where I am now, and it all started with having my daughter and then unengaged.
Okay.
I would just say for most people, besides kids, what else grew you?
Spiritual growth.
Yeah, Jackson. I already knew you was gonna say that.
Faith.
All right, bro, you want to go?
Shit, I'm gonna put it in like 7 words. Paying attention to what not to do.
Right.
Paying attention to what not.
Yeah, basically learning from other people's experience.
Paying attention to what not to do.
He learned that in the He learned. Oh no, my bad. I almost put you.
Not necessarily. You can look at other people and try to not go down that same route to learn from other people's mistakes versus following through and repeating the mistake.
Yeah.
So yeah, I try to tell my kids that all the time. Like
that's why they say keep your head on the swivel. That's what that means. So you're all your luggage.
I don't know if that's what that means, but
that ain't what that means.
But okay, that's a new one. I like it.
All right.
No cultural parents used to tell you as a kid, nigga, stay focused.
And just a little bit of everything to everybody. I had the kids, you know what I mean. But then, truthfully, just watching my surroundings, bro. Like growing up in the hood is a different thing, bro. But you got to cut off certain people to keep moving up. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. Oh, I muted you. All right. Who else? Keisha. Chris. Drayton, you want to go on this one? Did you see the question? I can't hear you. Okay, you the thing, but I can't hear you, Drayton. But yeah, I feel like the same thing, man. Really, I had a family early, man. Meeting my wife early at 17. Having a kid at 20. Stepping out into this world, man. And just learning a lot from my mom, man, and just what I went through as a child, man. I was like a young adult early, so it already prepared me for the world, man. And just seeing my mama hustle and stuff like that. So, and then getting the family, knowing I, like how Nick said, I had to go to work. Ain't no going home, ain't no losing this gig. I've been on my job 20 years, so. Having a family, having kids, I always wanted a son, man, and having my first son, I knew kids was going to make me a man. The family was going to make me a man even sooner. So a lot of that, man, and just also looking in that mirror, man, trying to learn from my mistakes, taking accountability, you know what I mean? Trying to learn and know that, I ain't got it all figured out, you know what I mean? I ain't got it all figured out, and I'm still learning to this day. So, not perfect, man, flawed, but still learning. So, that's how I'm making it, man. And I'm trying to give my kids the same lessons I got and I learned, and I do take a lot of lessons from other people. And then a lot of the shit I learned on my own, But
that is amazing.
We figured it out.
Not
We still
amazing.
learning.
Cute.
is amazing. I
It
love
really
it.
is.
All right, what about you, Drayden?
No, I was just gonna say learning through other people's mistakes and seeing how they moving and living. Like when everybody be like, "Oh, it's hard, it's a struggle, it's this, is that." I'll be like, "No, I don't want to go that route then."
Right, and your own mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And my own mistakes, yes.
You got to think about
Especially
it.
when
Like,
it
I'm gonna
come to
make mistakes.
when it come to friends, my own mistakes, yes. Trusting
Mm-hmm.
people a little bit with too much, yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm. This
Yeah,
is
man. Well,
amazing,
you know,
y'all. I love it.
nah, this been I appreciate everybody, man. We didn't want to go too long. Want to keep it under well, we went almost 2.5. So, but I appreciate y'all, man. This was last minute. We just do it together. We used to do this all the time. Maybe we'll come in every so often and do
I
this because
miss
I think,
it.
yeah, I think this is it's fun, you know, and we miss y'all too and having y'all interaction. But we appreciate y'all supporting us outside of this every Thursday, 6 p.m. We do the One Thing for Show podcast, and we be seeing y'all in the comments and everything. So we appreciate y'all. But we are going to try to maybe we can bring this back, and we got to figure out a schedule for it so everybody will know, you know, when it is, and we can kind of come back, you know. But please keep on liking the video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't subscribed, and send us some topics y'all want us to talk about on the actual show. Send us some stuff. Y'all can inbox us and send us some topics, and you know, if y'all want to be a guest, come on, you know.
And
Nick,
if any of the fellas want to be a guest on my show, y'all let me know. I go live. Well, it was every Thursdays, but then football season came, Raider Nation. I see my boy over there. So I'm changing it to Tuesdays because I can't be missing the game no more. Okay, yeah, and the Chiefs, y'all doing y'all thing. I ain't even gonna say, but yeah. But if y'all want to be a guest on my show, let me know.
Yeah, let me come over there and piss everybody off.
Nah, so we definitely we do want to. So you do it you do it like this, right? On virtual?
Yes, just like this.
So can you have multiple people on there at once, or how does it go?
Absolutely. I usually just have one guest, but it's my show and I can do what I want to do. So if multiples want to come in, or if single individuals want to come in each week, we can do that too.
Okay, well just let us
So it's
know.
like a Cupid type thing. You matching people.
What?
Wait, how you get that now?
You said it's singles. You said singles.
Whose show is
Yeah,
it?
hey, you got one right here.
That's why I changed it to individuals. I didn't mean single. I meant we could do it collectively like this, or I can do individual guests. That's why I changed it from single to individual. I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey, who got their own show on with Tuesdays?
I do, Kenya.
Oh,
So how do
what
we
you do
get
on
on
your
your
show?
show?
What you do on your show?
I showed it. Let me show it again before we get off of here.
It's
Hey,
called
put it in
Tips
the
Tea.
little chat thing.
Show it and also put the channel in the chat so we can always click on it or something.
Yeah, it's called Tips Tea Thursdays, where you come and get tips tea with your girls. But like I said, because it's football season, I might change it to Tuesdays next week, unless I go on tomorrow, just because I didn't change it yet. But Antron gonna pull it up. But yeah, subscribe, and again, let me know if y'all want to be a show. I always have a guest, and I'm a relationship coach, so we talk about everything exactly like this. But people
Wait.
also.
How long you been in a relationship?
How long have I been in a relationship?
Yeah.
The question should have been how long, or am I in a relationship? Should we go there first?
Are you? I mean,
Hey, this
are
my
you in a
Kenya.
relationship?
Say that one. Hold on, two people were talking.
I'm sorry. Are you in a relationship?
No.
So that's like saying I'm a football coach without a football team.
Have you played football though before in your life?
Never. No. Yes.
Well, then you should.
I have.
Oh, well, then if you have, then you're qualified to be a football coach then. So anyway, we talk about relationships, anything else in between, life, all that good stuff. People write me anonymous letters, and I have my guests come on and answer it with me.
I did put it in the chat. It's in the chat if y'all want to click on it. I'm going to share the screen now.
I'm gonna copy it.
Hey, is this my Kenya who got their own show?
This is her page right here.
See, Tips Tea with your girl, and I do Money Mondays with my best friend. We talk about how monies and finances intertwine or shouldn't intertwine. That's my show.
Y'all talking about how to make money?
We teach people how to manage it in relationships.
Don't worry, it's coming.
Yeah, but that's her page. Y'all go subscribe. I did put it in the chat. Y'all can go click the link in the chat and then subscribe to the page. You know?
Okay.
And yeah, we definitely want to come on and support, man. We appreciate you for jumping on here and supporting. But yeah, let us know. We definitely you know, we want to jump on. So however you want to do it, if you want to do
I just
one
subscribed.
guest at a
I just
time, or if you
subscribed right
want to,
now.
Thank
you know.
you.
So yeah, appreciate that, man. But I appreciate all y'all again, man. For this week. So this is the show. So it won't be no show tomorrow. This is the live show today. But y'all can tune back in if y'all want to rewatch it or share it and let some people know what we're doing, man. Or share the other episodes and everything like that. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna be back next week. With another dope show, man, in studio. So you know, but we appreciate y'all. And we, like I said again, we will come back and do this for y'all and let y'all know. All right. Anybody else want to say something?
Yeah, appreciate it.
I love you guys.
All right. I love
Bye.
you too. Love
Thank
you too.
you.
All right. Yeah. All right, y'all.
Bye,
We out.